Maggie's got a voice so loud, bright as sunshine through a cloud. In Liverpool, she's our pride, with that Scouser charm she can't hide. Leanie's got that snowy hair, talking telly to anywhere. Podcasts live and they just chat, but Maggie snaps back just like that. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voice like trumpets ringing out. In this show of laughs and glee, Maggie's words are wild and free. Leanie laughs a hearty sound, standing with her pints around. But Maggie, she don't hold back, her words cut quick with a smack. Oh, oh, that vintage swing in the air, big band tunes everywhere. Maggie's accent's pure delight through the mic, day and night. Shut up, Leanie, she calls out, voices clash with playful doubt. They entertain in harmony, Maggie's words wild and free. This song's got an end, no endless chain. No need to press replay again. Subscribers, you know it's short and sweet, not 3 hours long, just a quick beat. Leanie can play it for a short break, no long loops giving you a headache. Sit back, relax, or maybe don't. It's your choice, it's all yours to own. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick zoom to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Oh, no place called home, just a brief stay. Catchy tunes to brighten your day. Short and simple, that's our style. Hope it brings you a brief smile. It won't take you long to feel the beat. No dragging time, it's light and sweet. Leanie knows this one's a breeze, short enough to put you at ease. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick zoom to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Whoa, oh, won't take too long to feel the beat. No, no dragging time, it's light and sweet. Oh, Leanie knows this one's a breeze, short enough to put you at ease. No replay, need to listen now. Just a quick zoom to lift your brow. This song will end, you can be sure. No endless pain, just vibes so pure. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. This song's got an end, no endless chain. No need to press replay again. Subscribers, you know it's short and sweet, not 3 hours long, just a quick beat. Leanie can play it for a short break.
Hiya everyone, thanks for coming in. Just let me know, I've got the TV on in the background. The reason being is my dog is terrified of fireworks, and they're going off like by the second here. They're going off now as I'm talking. So I've got the telly on in the background so she can hear something. Can you hear me okay? If you can let me know if you can hear me okay. And I'm not talking to myself. Hello. Yeah, thank you, JB. Thank you. Okay, so as you've seen on the thumbnail, I'm going to do a panel just for those who've got a story to tell, any spooky stories. But if not, it's not a problem because I've pulled some up and I can do them. And I was a bit worried about doing them because, as you know, I'm terrified. And especially if I'm sitting on my own, but I'm not tonight. My husband hasn't gone to the gym, so May's off. So I can tell all the ghost stories I want. So I have got some ghost stories, but is there anyone in there that has got some and I'd be willing to come up? Even if you've had an experience or something yourself, just with it being Halloween, I'm thinking, let's do something ghost stories, even UFOs, because that can be scary as well, can't it? So yeah, whatever. Anything that's scary. I Eric, I'm tired of online dating. Every woman wants my money. I don't send money online to anyone. Well, listen, how would they knowing that you've got money, Eric? Are you telling them? You shouldn't tell them you've got any money. Just make out you've got enough to put you over. And then, you'll find out if someone wants to be with you. Don't tell people you've got money. Hiya, Tosh. Good to see you, love. Sean, good to see you. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to be here at the time. So I made up. I really thought there's only going to be one person in, and they're going to be sick and tired of listening to me talking. I don't do panels. I know you don't, Peg. But maybe one time you might surprise us, mightn't you, and do it. So, Sean, you've got Hawaiian ghost story. Ooh, okay, I'm up for that. Is anyone else, Toshi? I think you'll have some good stories. And you're dead confident on panel. I think you should come and tell us one. Come on, who's had any scary experiences? Or Maggie, I've seen UFOs. Have you really, Peggy? My brother, when he was younger, and my mum seen one when we lived in our old street. I was only like maybe about 5 or 6, and apparently my mum was sitting outside the house with my brother, and it was in the night time. It was a warm night, and they are adamant that they said it went right over the houses. And my mum's passed away now, and right up to well she died, she's told everyone the story. So yeah, where was you, Peggy, when you seen it? Can you hear the telly in the background, anyone? Hi, B. Good to see you, love. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're okay. Peggy said she's seen UFOs all her life. I guess I'm considered a UFO contactee. Oh, Peggy, listen, you never know, girl. If you're seeing UFOs all the time, then you must be crucial to them. They must be taking something from you, Peg. What is it? What is it? Have you ever had any like gaps in your memory? Like, do you know what I mean? I can't figure words out lately. I'm losing the plot. Where's Leanie? Leanie's had she's got a new grandbaby, little boy. Tucker, baby Tucker, and she's minding the other grandkids because the mum had a cesarean and she's in hospital. So that's where Leanie is at the minute. She said she might come in to chat. So yeah. So yeah, she's looking after all the kids. TV is fine. Cheese Tosh. I've had about 12 sightings. Over that, how long? I mean, how often do you see them, Peggy? And where are you when you see them? Toshi, have you got any scary stories? So we've got Sean. Sean's got one. I'm looking up the chat here now to see if there's anyone else. Hi, little Joe boy. Happy Halloween to you too. Hello, lunch lady. Hello, everyone. Hi, Max. I'm listening but can't be in chat. Izzy's got my hands full. Happy Halloween. Little Evans, keeping you busy. Okay, girl, no worry. 12 sightings in my whole life. Oh my God. And are they clear? Are they actual clear? Describe what you see, Peg. Let us know. Sean, do you want to come up and tell your story? And then I can go on to my ones then when you've finished. And then while I'm reading, because people are always asking me to read, and I don't know why, because I've got the worst voice ever. But I've got some ghost stories to tell, and I found it on this site. It does competitions each year for the best ghost stories, or unexplained, whatever. So they give you the best ones. So yeah, I only found it. I have never used it before. Becky said the UFO sightings have gotten closer every time. The last sighting was 2021. Oh wait, Peggy, what are you going to do, girl? If they abduct you, they take you away. Shitting myself, Peg. Aren't you scared? I'm terrified. Where are you when you see it? Are you in the house? Are you in the yard? Are you? Wait, tell me where you are when you see them. My eldest brother, believes in them. They go to some place. It's really high up on not a mountain, on a hill. It's on a hill, and apparently there's been loads of sightings there. So they all often go. Oh God, Peg, you'd be terrified. I'd be terrified for you in broad daylight as well. Oh my God. Has anyone else seen a UFO? Do you know what I used to see when I was younger? Every single night. So work this one out. It'd be a night time, and every single night, it was when I seen them, and it'd be the same place I was when I'd see them, shooting stars. Shooting stars, that's all I seen in this one particular place. I'd be walking home, and as soon as I got to this place, I just see shooting stars. What's that mean? When you're ready, Max, I can come up and share my historic ghost story. Okay, I'll drop the link, Sean. Give us a minute. There you go, Sean. Hi, Shadow. It's Maggie. Leanie's not in tonight. She might be in chat in a bit, though. Good to see you, love. I haven't been around much, so I haven't seen you. How are you doing? Are you okay? I had a sighting with a boyfriend. It was at night, two stars zooming across the sky in tandem. Wow. I seen them, they're amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then I just seen them all the time in the same place, and then it just stopped. Never seen another one since. So I don't know what that means. Because they used to say, you make a wish, don't you, if you see a shooting star? And I can't even remember what I wished for. Can't even remember 5 minutes ago. Come on, Jess, you okay? Poor dog's terrified. She's had a little calmer tablet, and it hasn't made a bit of difference. I didn't want to give her the ones off the vet because last year, oh my God, she couldn't walk or nothing, and I felt her eyes were like popping out with terror, and I thought she's going to have a heart attack. Do you know what I mean? So I was so worried. She was scared, and it was like she must have felt vulnerable because she was like wobbling everywhere and falling, and I just couldn't bear it. I'll never give her one of them again. Hello, love bugs. Here's Leanie. She's in the chat. Everyone's asking where you are, Lee. Hey, Max, wait till you see my new background. I bet you'll love it. Oh, Sean, I've sent you the link there. Come up. Are you crazy hillbilly? How are you, love? Listen, I didn't hear about your wife. I'm really sorry. Sending you much love, hon. Oh, hey, look at Sean's background. That's one I want one.
How's the background? Do you like it?
How you do it? Is that a green screen?
That's basically a picture of my backyard.
How'd you? Oh, go away.
Yeah,
Oh my God, guys.
let me go
Look
here.
at
You
Sean's
can,
backyard.
they used to see the
Oh,
whole thing.
oh my God. Oh my God, that's unreal.
Yeah, that's real.
That is amazing, Sean. That is absolutely stunning, isn't that stunning? Wow. I thought you'd be dressed for Halloween, Sean.
Oh, not yet. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Hell no.
Oh, oh God, I can't be bothered. Do you know what we've not had? One kid knock on the door. Not one kid. I've seen little Penelope. I've given her all the goodies, and she's gone to a little party. That's my little mate next door. But I haven't seen another kid. It's been so quiet. Yeah, Lainey, stop
Tonight's
interrupting.
going to be busy. Tonight, my area is going to be busy.
Willie, it used to be like that years ago here, but it's not anymore.
Yeah, we're going to have a block party for all the kids in the neighborhood, and
All right.
we're actually locking down the street so no cars can come in. I coordinated having a nurse for health first aid station and coordinating security here in case of any
Wow.
yeah, anything happens.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. So what time will you do that?
It starts at 6, so we got about what 8 hours.
Oh, you've got plenty of time. Oh, the kids
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
all excited. They'll be all excited. Let's just see the chat a minute, what Peggy's saying there. So her first sighting was in childhood. She found herself away from the house, saw a star, stopped and made a right turn, had to walk home. My friend William thinks I was abducted, but I refuse to believe it. Oh, Peggy, after seeing them all them times, I'd say you were abducted as well. Oh my God. The memory is so faint that I'm not sure if it was real or a dream. So I discount the first sighting I had as a child. Oh wait, Peggy. I'm glad I don't live by you. I wouldn't walk along the roads with you. I'd be terrified. Lunch, she won't block me. She will kick my butt. I block you, Lenny.
Yeah,
I won't block you.
I was thinking about another block, but never mind. It includes a four-letter
Right,
word before
Sean.
it.
Come on, let's hear Sean's story. Come on, Sean. Tell us your
Okay,
story.
my story includes it's about a place that Lily has looked up, which is Kalopapa, which is the leprosy colony. So what I'm gonna do a brief history. What is about it is when Captain James Cook came to Hawaii, him and his sailor men brought over viruses and diseases. It includes leprosy. So, and they had their way with the women, and some of the women had given birth to kids with leprosy and had
Mm,
leprosy themselves.
yeah,
So, when the state government did a survey about it, they actually abandoned these people who had the sickness on my island without homes, without food or any water source. Basically, just abandoned them. So anyway, the place where I'm talking about is Kalapapa. Yeah, it's a state government, federal government run leprosy colony. Nobody can go down there um, unless you're invited or you're on a tour. I have not been down there at all. But I had an uncle who worked down there as a security guard, and he said that place is haunted because what the national parks is planning on doing is They're planning on changing it once all the patients die to a national park.
Oh.
And so he said he worked there for 30 years, and he had stumbled into some activity which include ghosts of the victims that were suffered with uh, leprosy, Indian disease. And he spoke to them in the native language, Hawaiian language, and they told him that they didn't want the national park to change into a park, and they're angry because when they were brought over on ships, they were actually thrown off the ship into the water to swim to shore.
Oh.
Yeah, and so they were just mistreated unfairly by the government with no respect at all. And so these ghosts are haunting that place because they're mad. They're
Mm.
mad because the government wants to change this into a national park. And basically, he said this: until they stop doing what they're doing, that place will continuously be haunted because these ghosts are stubborn and angry because of the disrespect that they have been shown and being treated like in life. So now they don't have anywhere else to go because what happened is the state has invited Catholic priests, but none of that prayers have worked to have them move on because Catholic priests don't understand the culture.
Mm.
And so, until the U.S. government changes their mind on making that into some, national park because they don't want to be paraded like a theme park, like Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
So what goes on there, Sean? What type of paranormal stuff goes on?
what happens is sometimes the visitors that go on tour, they go on the, walk around in town and walk around their peninsula. And some will stay overnight. Now, they're told not to walk around at night because there's ghosts. But, some naive people do. And from what I heard, my uncle being a security guard, rocks will be flying off the cliffs at the people.
Oh my god! So that's like a poltergeist.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And they were being choked by physically
Oh my
and
god.
also scratched and threatened, telling them, get out of here.
Souls are trapped, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of patients because Kalapapa has had over 4,000 patients
Oh my
living there.
god.
Yeah. And some of them
Wow.
were children that were abandoned by their families, taken away by
Oh.
their families. Yeah. To be
Oh.
sentenced, life sentence in Kalapapa to live and die there.
Oh. Not sad. Oh, I wouldn't be going there, Sean, if I come to see you.
I don't know. I
That's
mean,
sad.
you don't have to go down to them because you can go out to the lookout where it's above on a cliff and you can see the peninsula from the mountainside. And then also there's the Phallic Rock, which you guys see up in that
Yeah.
area. And then there's the actual facility itself. Facility itself, uh, the goats walk around. There's no
Yeah.
stopping on that. Yeah. And then also, uh, the elders have told uh, others not to go there at night because that's where the evil spirits hang out.
Oh no. So they have people going in there trying to contact the spirits.
Um, some do. Some talk to them in the native language, and then when they talk with the native language, nothing happens to them. It's just that
Wow.
they don't like visitors. They don't. They want to be
They don't want anyone new coming to the yeah.
Yeah, they want to just be left alone and be rested.
It's sad though, isn't it? Sounds sad. They just want, like you say, they just want to rest.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of being
Oh,
disrupted. Yeah,
that's sad, that, isn't it? Eh?
yeah, it is.
So
It's like
what's Peggy saying? Peggy said she's seen fireballs, metal balls, lights information at dusk, black ball that looked like it was filled with liquid going against the wind. Oh my God, undulating. Is that the
I've
right
seen
word
that
I'm
too,
saying?
Peggy. I've seen
Have you?
UFOs too. Yeah, when
Oh
you're
my
in the
God.
middle of the ocean and you're on an island, that's all you can do is look up at the sky.
How many times has that happened to you?
We've seen so much activity with unidentified flight objects that we kind of ignore it because we're used to
No.
it.
Oh no, I definitely believe there's something going on.
I mean,
Definitely.
we believe, but it's just like we've seen it so much. It's like, eh, what's the big deal?
Yeah, but it's I definitely believe there's another plane. There's definitely something going on. I do
Yeah,
honestly. There's
yeah.
been too many sightings of it. So Toshi said, I don't have any ghost stories. The one I saw, I just happened to have been high at the time, so it was probably hallucination.
Depending on how what you hire on.
Come and share your hallucination story then, Toshi. People don't realise that seeing UFOs is terrifying because you think you've lost your mind. I never told my family. I know, well, no one ever believed me mum. No one ever believed me mum at all. I have never seen a UFO in my life. Do you believe in them, Shadow? Tell me if you believe in them. Toshi was on the weed. She was having a split. I've had to go with that in my life. I couldn't get off the couch, Toshi. Oh, it was the worst feeling ever. I felt like my body was being pushed down into the couch. I couldn't get up. And I took what they called was a whitey. Oh my God. And my mum was shouting. I was in bed this time and my mum was shouting, asked me to get her a drink. And I couldn't lift my legs up. I couldn't get down the stairs. And she was shouting, oh my God, how long are you going to be with that drink? Couldn't tell my mother I'd had a spliff at that time anyway. I couldn't tell her. Yeah. No, I don't believe in UFOs. Peggy, get him. Shadow doesn't believe in UFOs. Right, so just want me to sell my one? I'm terrified because I only seen the first line. And it's saying that they were in, the woman works in a funeral parlor. I think it was that one. Let me just check. A funeral home, you call it, don't you? Okay. So, do you want me to? Do you want me to read it to you now? Are you okay, Sean, for me to read?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, love. I've seen so many different ones. It's nuts. Cigar shaped, weird black UFO flew over my car coming back from church. It was literally on top of my car. Oh, Peggy, something's happening for you, girl. They want you. I'm telling you. Don't you think, Sean? She's seen about 12.
Yeah, well, it's a lot like what they get in the news about that meteorite that they think that it's a UFO.
Yeah. Leanie said she's having trouble believing. I used to be like that, Lee, but now I looked into it and I started watching programs on it, and the things that people seen, and they all have like some, well, these ones that were um getting interviewed, these a time lapse and stuff like that, and they could prove it, and it's quite scary. Hiya, John Wayne. Happy Halloween. Tomorrow's your birthday. Oh, we'll have to sing happy birthday to you. Hang on a minute. Let's get your birthday cake up. Hold on. Hold on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John Wayne. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray!
And in the
Here you
Hawaiian,
go.
happy birthday is Haoli Hala no.
Oh, well, hello, Nia, hello, hello, whatever.
Haoli,
Say again.
Haoli
Oh, Oli,
La
la,
Hanau.
I know. I holy, and
La
how? Oh God,
Hanau.
I'll never be. I'm crap. I can't even do Spain. Can't even do
It's all
Spanish.
good. It's all good. It's all good, Maggie.
Oh,
I,
Leanie's better than me with all this. I can't. Oh, you're welcome, John. You're welcome. Peggy said she's never seen a ghost, didn't believe in ghosts until I saw the video of the Chris Watts house. Oh, God. I watched that from the word go, Peggy. I was terrified. Terrified. And yet the cops
oh,
picked up the
I have no
voices on
choice
the
to believe
camera.
in ghosts.
Oh, God. I have never seen a ghost, but just quick. When my dad passed away, the first Mother's Day after my dad passed away, I was in bed. My mum was in bed early hours in the morning. And I am terrified at the thought of seeing something because I know my heart will give out. So I just had this feeling I know I was awake. People saying, "Oh, you must have been asleep." I know I was awake. And I knew if I turned my head to the right, that my dad was going to be standing there. I just felt it, but I was terrified and I was going, "Oh, please, God, Dad, don't let me see it. I'm scared. Please, God, don't. Oh, Dad, don't let me see it." And the next thing, as the only way I can describe it, was like a bubble went over me. I was in a bubble, whatever, I don't know. And this peace, calm, and warm feeling came right over me. And I was lying there and I just couldn't believe how I felt. Right. I don't know how long I was like that. And I went asleep. And then I woke up the next morning. I couldn't wait to tell my mum. I was like, Mum, are you awake? Are you awake? And she said, yeah. I went, oh, wait, you hear this? She went, wait till I tell you first. I went, oh, what? Tell me. And she said, I heard your dad going into your bedroom through the night. I heard him walking. She went, he was in with me. He had hold of my hand really tight, she said. And then I heard him. I could still feel like the impression of his hand on her. And she said she could still feel his hand on her hand. But he walked into my room and I told her what happened. I couldn't believe it. So obviously that was something that did happen. But I've never ever seen a ghost, and I never couldn't because I
I've
got
heard
dead.
ghosts. I've heard ghosts. In this particular valley right here, you see how there's a wedge line that has a walking path trail.
Mm.
Anyway, me, my uncle, and my brothers were camping there in a cabin that we built, and we noticed that it was night that they have moon. We call that Pukani night.
Bucani night.
What happens on Pukani night is the night marchers come up. And then
Oh,
the first thing we heard was a nose flute we played in the background. Then we heard drummings. And
oh
then
my
we
god.
looked at my uncle, and we were like maybe 10, 11, 12. And we looked at my uncle, and he said, boys, lie down. Don't even pay attention to it. It's a Pukaipo. And we knew what that was. That's the night marchers. Those are the ancient warriors that used to reign this land, walking from the mountainside to the ocean. And they carry torches.
Mm, no.
And
I'm
then
looking at that behind you. Would that be terrified walking through there?
if what happens if you do take a look at them, you either gotta go and say your family name and and hopefully one of your ancestors is on the line that will
Oh,
spare your life. If not, they will take you and you will join them.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, I'm terrified. I'm just looking at that behind you. Imagine that of a night. Must be like pitch black.
Well,
Right,
I
let
have
me
another
go on to
picture
this
that can.
story.
I have another background that I can actually show you what it looks like.
How can you use your picture as a background? How do you do that?
You see the visual effects?
I will do if it was to go in settings.
Yeah,
I've seen it and it shows backgrounds, but it only
yeah.
shows two, and it says you can buy your own off Amazon.
But no, you can actually put your own pictures in your own background. All you gotta do is
Any
download it
picture,
on your computer.
hasn't it got to be a special one?
It can be anything.
Oh, go away. Oh, I'll try that. Sean, do you
Yes.
shave your chest?
No, no,
No,
no.
Leanie, he doesn't. Leanie's asking if you shave your chest.
Oh no, 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 no.
Leanie, you can only ask scary story questions or Halloween. We're not doing any sexual talk
Right
today.
here, you see this? See this
Being
picture?
banned.
Lee,
Yeah,
you see the avatar? That's the night
yeah.
marcher. Try click on
Oh,
it and blow it up, and you see what they look like.
oh, hang on. Let me, hang on. How do we do it? No, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Leanie, how do we do it? Oh my God, don't know how to do it.
You know, anyway, these are the ancient warriors that walk at night.
Oh my God, can you all
That's the
see
people.
them? Can you see them okay? That looks scary. Click
Click
on
on
them.
me.
I've got to click
Yeah,
on you.
yeah.
Like that. Oh, it's gone right across
I
the
have Cherokee
screen.
too, Piggy.
Right. Are you ready? You better be sitting down now for these stories and behave. Okay. You ready for this, Sean? Put your mic on mute.
Okay.
Okay, so this is called the crematorium, and these are true stories. I used to work as a secretary at a funeral home. I got fairly used to hanging out during long viewings and turning the lamps off on either side of the open casket before going home late at night. The embalming was done at a different location, but the crematory was located in the back room. The funeral directors would slide the bodies onto a board on a gurney and use rollers to slide the corpse into the chamber. A gush of fire in the depths, and the door would slam shut. One afternoon, my co worker and I were working in the front office while the cremation was on. We were alone, except for the unfortunate guy in the oven. It usually took about 3 to 4 hours for the fire to do what it needed to do. Suddenly, we heard a loud bang from the crematorium. We jumped. Then again, another loud bang. We hurried back to the crematorium. It was dark, but the oven was roaring. I looked into the window. The body had flipped completely around, and the glowing skull was facing me, grinning. An eerie sight into the gloom, the skeleton and the smiling, glowing skull. He did not go gently into that night, that one. Well, I'm fuming, is that it? That wasn't even scary. I thought I'd have been terrified at that one. Let's try this one. I walked out of my car and a neighbour approached me, asking me if all was okay, my family and I. When I asked what he was talking about, he began to describe the scenario that just played out. A car hit a small pile of gravel on the side of the road in front of our house. A man got out and looked at his car, then began yelling towards our house. He then proceeded to pound on our front door, still yelling about his car and the gravel. When that didn't work, he walked around to the side of the house and began throwing rocks. By then, multiple neighbours had come outside because of the commotion. My neighbour told me that he witnessed the guy hit our house with a rock he described as creating a sound like a gunshot. At that point, my neighbour and his biker buddies chased the guy off. I told him I had no idea what he was talking about because I didn't. As we've been in our living room getting ready to watch a baseball game on TV the entire time, like right in front of the windows that faced the street at the front door, we hadn't seen or heard anything like he just described. Our house is small and things like door knocks are always easy to hear. I went back into the house and told my wife what my neighbour had just said. She was just as bewildered as me. So we opened the security camera app to see if it caught anything. Lo and behold, we see a car pull up and stop suddenly in front of the house. A tall guy in black shabby clothes gets out and starts gesturing towards the house, which soon he walks up to. During this, we see our daughter leave the house and begin walking down the street to the communal mailbox. We ask our daughter if she noticed this guy, and she claimed to have not seen or heard anything when she went back to check the mail. But we can see her walking right past this guy in his car. Confused even more, I walked out to the side of the house, and there were indeed two rock sized holes in our siding. So this entire series of events unfolded, but it's like the guy was totally invisible to us, like we were in a separate reality. My wife swears something was protecting us from whoever this guy was and he was trying to do to us. Well, that was a bit better. Nice, okay. This is another one. It's called Mary Patrick. My friends Casey and Peggy grew up in a large, tightly knit Irish Catholic family. They lived with their widowed mother in a sprawling old 19th century farmhouse in Connecticut. Mrs. O'Brien was the clan's no nonsense matriarch, with an intermediate family equally large as the one she created around Casey, Peggy, and their siblings. Mary Patrick was Mrs. O'Brien's aunt, her mother's older sister, Casey and Peggy's great aunt. A former nun, Aunt Mary Patrick had never married, and she lived alone in a small apartment in West Hartford, about half an hour away, on a meagre pension from a librarian job from which she had retired ages earlier. Mary Patrick's small income was supplemented by the family. In a sense, the family had inherited their Aunt Mary Patrick as a promise made to some long lost relatives. A promise that by common unspoken consent simply must be kept. As far back as anyone could remember, Aunt Mary Patrick had not worked, visited family, or even left her apartment. Aunt Mary Patrick periodically put Mrs. O'Brien and her daughters to minor errands. A trip to the post office, a sudden realization that the milk carton was empty, which any objective observer could see were actually the product of deep loneliness. A bit of a trial was how Mrs. O'Brien described her Aunt Mary Patrick, according to Peggy. Of course, they loved her, but Mary Patrick was simply not a happy woman. When the family visited, Mary Patrick invariably began with how it had been a month of Sundays since the family's last visit, and how nobody above ground cared for her anymore. Whenever they called her on the telephone, Mary Patrick would always act astonished and pretend she could not recognise the caller because it's been a dog's age since their last call, even if they'd spoken earlier that day. A typical call with Aunt Mary Patrick would begin with minor complaints as she ran through an itinerary of aches and pains, thousands of other natural shocks her flesh was here to, and the call would continue on to errands that she had been promised to and had been neglected, and then on to errands that were presently needed. Should she discern insufficient interest on the other end of the telephone line, Mary Patrick might say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, is an old lady boring you?" If she was in really a black mood. Mary Patrick would say, for all anyone cares, I might as well be dead. Oh my God, I am like Mary Patrick, guys. One late winter evening, Peggy was practicing piano in the next room, over from the kitchen. Mrs. O'Brien was in the kitchen preparing the family dinner. Peggy heard the kitchen telephone ring and took in parts of the ensuing conversation. She heard the tiny note of resignation in her mother's voice when she answered, "Oh, hello, Aunt Mary Patrick. Yes, this weekend. Of course, we will do our best." And then, "It's really no trouble at all." And then finally, "Please don't say that, Aunt Mary Patrick. Nobody would be better off without you. We would all miss you greatly." Peggy told us she went into the kitchen as the conversation came to a close. "Yes, we will see you soon. Bye, Aunt Mary Patrick. Yes, very soon." Mrs. O'Brien replaced the phone in its cradle and turned to Peggy. "Your Aunt Mary Patrick seemed more frail than usual. Maybe it was a bad connection. Her voice was very faint as we talked and faded in and out, as if she was moving away from the phone." Peggy said Casey then came into the kitchen. She said she and Casey lent their mother a hand cutting up vegetables and then went for maybe 20 minutes. They talked about soap operas, they talked about the weather, and then the telephone rang again. Mrs. O'Brien answered it. Her mother immediately shushed her and her sister and listened intently to the caller on the other end of the line. All Peggy and Casey could discern was a muffled, masculine sounding voice. As the caller spoke, Mrs. O'Brien grew pale. She retrieved pen and paper from a drawer and took notes. When she hung up, she looked out into the middle of the distance and said without expression, "Girls, I suddenly have a terrible headache." And she abruptly left the kitchen. Peggy said Casey pursued the mother out of the kitchen, and a few minutes later, Casey returned and told Peggy that it was the state police on the phone. Casey told her the reason for their mother's discomfort was that their old aunt, Mary Patrick, had just died. They called us because we were her emergency contact. Apparently, a neighbour found Mary Patrick in her bed in her apartment. Poor thing. Police told Mum she's been dead for at least 3 days. Oh my God, that's the end, guys. What am I reading? These supposed to be the best ghost stories. Coming back to chat to see you all causing murder over these stories. Weren't they crap? Oh my, I thought Maggie was talking to me. I'm scared. Why are you scared, JB? I'd have been scared if I was Peggy because her name was in that story. How crap are they? I'm fuming. I wanted really spine chilling stories. I'm going to have to look for more now. I'm going to have to put terrifying ghost stories for adults. Oh, yeah. And these are all on YouTube. I can't show these. We'll get some for copyright. 5 short ghost stories that will scare the life out of you. Should we give this a go? When I think about telling ghost stories, I think about sitting around a campfire, roasting marshmallows, telling spooky tales with a torch under my chin before retiring to my tent for the night. Oh, I couldn't do that. Despite the fact that there isn't any activity I've ever taken part in, ever, it just feels like the perfect way to share a scary story, especially with the sounds of the forest rustling around you and the stars overhead. Well, even if you're not in the forest, telling short ghost stories is a brilliant way to pass the time. So we've rounded up some of the very best ghost stories for adults from around the internet that are sure to give you a fright. Pass the marshmallows. Yous were talking about, I don't know whether it was the last live, Lainey, where when we were kids, we used to go in a torch. You had to put all the lights out and either a torch or a candle. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be a torch because you couldn't hold a candle under your chin. So we'd hold this torch under our chin and we'd look in the mirror and it'd be pitch black. So can you imagine how your face would look with this torch underneath? And you'd have to say your name 3 times. I only said it once, I wouldn't do it, run out the room. Has anyone ever gone ahead and done that? Because I was terrified. Did you say you done it, Lainey? Toshi, what are you laughing at? Don't fume, Max. I am fuming. They're not scary enough. I am fuming. I thought so. They'll all be terrified. I'll be made up. Pull up the island of dolls in Mexico. Oh, hang on. Yes, she's been dead for 3 days and they've been talking to her on the phone, Lee. Supposed to be real. I see dead people. Oh, well. You want to share? Come up. Okay, Candyman, of course. Oh, JB, did you do the whole thing? Do you know JB will watch horror movies on her own and so will Leanie and they don't get scared? Is that normal? Because I couldn't. I couldn't. You can manifest pegs. Oh, listen, there was about 10 girls one night. I got asked, did I want to go? This woman was doing manifestation. I was terrified. Paid me money, goes in there, right? She turned the lights off. It was pitch black. And she had this light and she was saying, she held it under the face and she was saying, tell me what you see. So I'm looking, she went, concentrate. I swear down, all I could see to me what looked like a monkey. And I said, a monkey? I can see a monkey. Everyone else was seeing the mothers and the fathers. I seen a monkey. And she was saying, you're not concentrating. I said, I am. And I was getting really nervous. And she was saying, look really hard. Tell me what people you can see. The sweat was teeming out of me. I couldn't see no one, only a monkey. So I was saying, it's gone. I can't see anything. I was lying. I could see a monkey, but that was it. So she had a terrible cob on with me, right? And she went, oh, I'll have to end this. I can't be doing this anymore. I'm drained. She said she was drained after dealing with me because I could only see a monkey. And everyone else seeing the mum and dad. Oh my god. If you see my daughter-in-law's mother today, you'd be scared. So let me see what JB told me to pull up then. Where is it? Pull up the islands of dolls in Mexico. Okay, hold on. The island. Oh God, that's all it looks like. I had it all like that. Its ear was matted. Oh, this is going to be loads of foreign words that I can't say. In the mid-20th century, Barbera began to collect dolls and hang them around the small island. The island gained notoriety in 1943 when Mexican director Emilio Fernandez used it as the location of the film Maria Candelaria. If I've said that right. After Barriera's death in 2001, his family opened the island to the public as a tourist attraction. In addition to the hundreds of dolls, the ground hosts 3 huts and a small museum with articles from local newspapers about the island and the previous owner. In the one-room hut Barrera slept in, the first doll Barrera collected is displayed as well as Agustina is his favourite doll. The island of the dolls is accessible to the public via gondola-like boats, referred to as oh God, most rowers are willing to transport people to the island, but there are those who refuse out of superstition. The journey often includes a tour of the ecological area, a gelate museum, a Patlacow canal, Teshulio Lagoon, and I'm going to kill JB when I get it. Just put me on these words. Where it is said to have either come across the body of a girl floating in the canals or failed to save it from drowning. The next day, Barrera found a doll drifting down the canal. Believing it belonged to the girl, he hung the doll from a tree in her memory as a talisman to ward off evil spirits. It's sometimes claimed that Barrera found a second doll in the canal the very next day. It's speculated that after her death, the young girl's spirit haunted the island, and to appease her, Barrera began scouring the trash and trading produce from his garden in exchange for more dolls. Evidence of the girl's existence has yet to be reported. In 2001, Barrera's nephew came to the island to help his uncle. As they fished in the canal, Barrera, then 80, sang passionately, claiming that mermaids in the water were calling him. The nephew left briefly, and upon his return, found Barrera lifeless, face down in the canal, in the same spot where the girl was said to have drowned. Since the island became open to the public, there have been reports of the dolls moving their arms, head, and opening their eyes. Visitors also claim to have heard the dolls whispering to each other. Visitors occasionally place offerings around the dolls in exchange for miracles and blessings. Some change the dolls' clothes and maintain the island as a form of worship. Oh my God, the thought of them dolls terrifies me because some dolls look terrifying. So anyway, I've got to carry on talking because the fireworks are going off and I need to make noise because I've had to lower the telly down because I couldn't hear myself talking. So, Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making the noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy, so I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mummy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mummy has never yelled at me before, and it made me sad and I cried. Then Mummy told me never to go in the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. Oh, I can't be doing with these stories. I'm fuming. The shite. Can anyone get me a scary story? Okay, let me tell you about this one in Liverpool, okay? This is a true story, this. So, I live about 10 minutes away from this by car. This is in the city centre, okay? So, it's an old church, and it's got like a concrete pyramid at the sides of it, and this is what this story is about. So, bear with me while I get it. So it's called The Legend of William Mackenzie's Tomb on Rodney Street in Liverpool. In the heart of Liverpool's historic Rodney Street lies a tomb that has for generations captured the imagination of locals and visitors alike. William Mackenzie's tomb on Rodney Street has become something of an urban legend throughout the years. The final resting place of William Mackenzie, an eccentric Liverpool merchant who died in 1851, is far from an ordinary mausoleum. Instead, it has become the canvas for an array of legends and urban myths, shrouding in its enigmatic allure and continues to intrigue all of us. Halloween is getting closer by the day, so let's dive into one of our city's most fascinating supernatural story. But firstly, who was William Mackenzie? Mackenzie was born near Nelson in Lancashire, England, as the eldest son of 11 children of Alexander Mackenzie, a Scottish contractor, and Mary Nee Roberts. In 1819, Mackenzie married Mary Dalzell, the daughter of a Glasgow commission agent. Tragically, Mary passed away before him on December the 19th, 1838, at the age of 48. In 1839, Mackenzie married again, this time to Sarah Dewhurst, who outlived him but eventually passed away on December the 9th, 1867, at the age of 60. He became one of Europe's leading civil engineering contractors in the 1840s and subsequently became a wealthy man, amassing an estate of 340,000, equivalent to 42 million today. Throughout his career, Mackenzie maintained offices both in Paris and Liverpool. By 1843, he had made his home at 74 Grove Street in Liverpool, where he would die on October 29th, 1851, at the age of 57. God, they're all young, aren't they? Legend has it that William Mackenzie's tomb is not simply a memorial, but a conduit to the spirit world. Eerie tales of ghostly apparitions and whispered secrets have long swirled around the imposing structure. Yet you want to see it there on Halloween, like tonight. You'll have people going there with their candles. I passed it one time and seen them all. Among the most enduring myths is the belief that hidden beneath the tomb lies a labyrinth of secret tunnels stretching the veins through Liverpool's subterranean world. These tunnels, it said, were used for secret activities, including smuggling through the passages to various parts of the city. Where these tunnels exist or are simply the stuff of legends remains a tantalizing mystery. The tale of William Mackenzie and the devil is one of the most enduring legends associated with his tomb. While it's important to remember that this story is steeped in folklore and should be taken with a pinch of salt, it adds another layer of intrigue to the enigmatic merchant's legacy. According to local legends, William Mackenzie was not just an eccentric character in life, but also in death. It is said that Mackenzie was a man of wealth and influence, known for his love of indulgence, particularly in the pleasures of the flesh and spirits. He was alleged to be an avid gambler and was rumoured to have made a pact with the devil in exchange for his success, prosperity during a game of poker. He ultimately forfeited his soul in the high stakes poker game with Satan and was told that once he was buried in the ground, the devil would come to collect his soul as payment. The legend goes on to claim that upon his death, the devil came to collect as per their sinister agreement. However, Mackenzie was not one to go down without a fight. Mackenzie's burial defied convention as he was placed in an upright position within his tomb. The tale also suggests that Mackenzie was seated at a table, clutching a winning hand of cards in his skeletal fingers, believing that if he remained unburied, Satan could never claim his ill fated prize. It is said that Mackenzie's ghost continues to roam around Rodney Street in the dead of night. Stranded between realms, he is neither subject to devil grasp nor granted passage to heaven, perpetually haunting the city he once knew so well. The image of Mackenzie reclined and holding a glass of wine on top of his tomb has fueled yet another legend. Local law suggests that Mackenzie's tomb contains a bottle of his favourite wine that is mysteriously refilled by supernatural forces whenever it runs dry, a testament to his love for indulgence and perhaps his desire for an eternal toast. Perhaps the most notorious tale surrounding Mackenzie's tomb revolves around the alleged theft of his skull, in the 19th century. Whispers suggest that it was taken for use in occult rituals or medical studies, adding to the air of mystery and intrigue to the already enigmatic tomb. However, evidence to support this story remains elusive. In the vault beneath lies the remains of Williams Mackenzie of Newby Dumfriesshire, Esquire, who died 29th of October 1851, aged 57 years. Also Mary, his wife, who died the 19th of December 1838, aged 48, all the eights, and Sarah, his second wife, who died the 9th of December 1867, aged 60 years. The monument was erected by his brother Edward as a token of love and affection. The memory of the just is blessed. Whether you're drawn by the law of the supernatural, there's a thrill of hidden passages, or the mysteries that linger beneath the surface, a visit to this iconic resting place is sure to awaken your sense of wonder and nostalgic for Liverpool's rich history. Well, I'll show you the picture. Oh God, that was shite as well. Hang on. William Mackenzie's tomb. I see this loads. Okay, here we go. So what I'll do, I'll get us on and then I'll pull it up. Let's see. Just look a bit shady like. So let me go in here and share it to you. Okay, so here's the, I don't know if you can see, there's the tomb there. And now, if you see the building with the lights on, like it's a bit darker and the lights a bit yellowy, that was the church. And that's now, that's the front. And that pyramid is to the right of it, at the side on like a little bit of grass. And that's the students' quarters now. All the students live there. And there's a couple of the graves. But yeah, you can go past and actually see that tomb. But it's supposed to be good on Halloween when they all go there. But you wouldn't get me there. So yeah, that's it. Right there. I think let's see the videos. So you see that road? I go past that all the time when I'm going to the dentist. What's that? What's that turquoisey blue thing? What's that? Oh yeah, took me right to it like it heard me. Yeah, so that was the church, as I say, that's students' courses now. So if you know the history, I wouldn't be staying there with you. Okay, so let's see this one. Yeah, that's it there. Well, that was crap. What's happening here? Not showing, is it? That's supposed to. There's a street view. Racist. You've seen that one. Okay, so that was another. What's happening? Guys, when we were kids, I remember getting told loads of scary stories. And these, I mean, I'm terrified of my own shadow, but these aren't even scaring me. Let's have a look. Okay, Liverpool Supernatural. Let's see if it's got anything to tell us. Liverpool has a rich supernatural history with many urban legends, ghost stories, and paranormal sites. St James's Cemetery. The city is known for its numerous supernatural books. A popular ghost tour. Yeah, they do ghost tours. Yeah, I know that. But let's have a look. Let's see what we can find. Because this is doing my head in now. St James's Cemetery. What's the tales from? Ooh, yeah. A ghost walk through Liverpool St James Cemetery. Book now. No, you're all right. I won't be bothering. In the shadows of the biggest cathedral in Britain lies one of the most mysterious and actively haunted location in the world. Come on, Jess, it's okay. Oh, my dog is absolutely shaking with fear. Come on. Come on, babe. It's okay. It's all gone. Come on. Come on.
Hey?
She's shaking terrible
She's
underneath
shaking
there.
there. She keeps going there, going there, going there, going there. And she's like, I can't do
Oh,
anything with it.
come on, girl. It's okay. Oh, you know what? It's terrible. And imagine, can you imagine what it's like on bonfire night on the 5th? And it's only now the end of October. We've had this now. This has been going on for weeks. And as we're getting near to bonfire night, it's going worse. The bangs are like not normal. I feel so sorry for old people and for these poor animals that are on the streets and the wildlife. It's absolutely awful. I'm no killjoy, do you know what I mean? But I think they need to either start getting rid of these banging ones, and you can have what is it called? Noiseless fireworks now. A lot of countries are doing. But you know what? They can set fireworks off whenever they want. It's terrible. It's terrible. So I'm in a mood now. Let's stop sharing that because that's crap as well. So where are we? Let's see. Peggy's talking about the UFOs. Oh, Peggy, just get up on here. Let's have a look at some cemeteries then, Lainey. Let's see what type of cemeteries. Let's have a look. Let's put scary cemetery tour. Nighttime. Oh, fucking hell, I'll be terrified. Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can pull up here, guys. Overnight in haunted cemetery of unmarked graves. And this was one day ago on YouTube, so I won't be able to play that, will I? Nighttime and an abandoned cemetery, YouTube. I'll have to speak to my host. Leanie, will we get done for that if I play that? Is that gunpowder trees and plot day, Guy Fawkes Day? Yeah, that's what it is. Bonfire night, we call it. They're all like celebrating this man that blew up the Houses of Parliament. Crazy. But you know what? It was nice to see colours and all that. But we had bangs years ago, but honestly, not unlike they are now. They're like bombs. The houses shake. And what they're doing is these lads in gangs of about 14, 15, going up to 19s and 20s, are going to the park. So everything echoes become I'm close to a train station. And they get these big, massive metal bins, drag them into the park, and set the fire with the banging ones off in the bins. So you're getting double the whammy. And apparently, you've got the old people that are phoning the police and complaining, and they just carry on. They don't care. They just don't care. As long as you give credit to the original creator, it should be okay. Oh, really? Okay. Do you know any good scary stories, TJ? Or where I can go and find some? Everyone I've had up's crap. Looney, I was having a garage sale one day. The sky was clear blue with one single star in the sky. then something was dematerializing right in front of me at the end of the driveway, like foil. Oh my God, Peggy. Fair use. So let me get that then along the bottom. Right, that's the right one. Let's see what this is like, hey. Okay, let me see then. Let me see if I can get this up. Hold on. So, okay, so let's go in this one.
Chase the northern lights with a rail.
Okay, let me just la 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 la
Pass.
la.
Travel by train to the Arctic Circle.
Happy
Explore as
Halloween,
many
happy
European
Halloween,
destinations as you like
happy
along.
Halloween.
Actually, a masquerade. 10,000 people.
Okay, so let me. I've got that going up across the screen. I'll have to turn my volume down. Taking my eardrums out. Okay. So, I don't own the copyright to what I'm about to play, and the creator. All credit goes to the creator. It was TFIL, traveling to every country in A to Z order and overnight. I think they're called TIFL. Is that right? So all credit to them.
Come on.
Oh, these fireworks are just hitting.
Who is it?
Elton.
Many of whom are buried under the path.
I'm getting full body chills right now. Elton.
That's gonna haunt me.
Those grasping, he actually just went like
Maybe
that.
he felt something grabbing him.
Elton. Back pain, lungs closed up, eyes watering, all at the exact same time. Four of his hurt.
That's the third time it said your name. That's the third time.
Oh, Australia.
Welcome to TFIL. This is night 7 in Australia.
You know what? Can I just pause that, guys, and say, let me just chat. I just want to do, hang on. I want to, oh God, I'm getting old. Let me stop sharing that because I want to find something that's like not like the professionals doing it, if you understand what I mean. So let me just see. Okay, so Halloween night vision walk in haunted Scottish cemetery with night vision. Let's see. Random people walking in the cemetery at night. Scottish cemetery. I have the urge to walk through a cemetery at midnight on Halloween. Ooh. I think it would be a grave mistake. Okay, let's see what this one's like. If I think it's any good. Oh, yeah. Oh, keep that camera still. Let's see. Oh, shit myself then. I can't see a thing. No, that was crap. That was just a load of crap. I'm determined to get something. I'm determined. So I'll wait for these updates to go, and then I'll try this one. I think this is the Tower Hamlets Cemetery on Halloween in London. So let's try this one out.
We'll keep this now for about 40 to 50 minutes. As it is stirred, the solid curd starts to form. I'm afraid he came flying up and jumped up on my back, guys. Wow.
Oh my God.
Could be worse. Could be the Walking Dead or a zombie. Good afternoon, everybody. Sinead here with Free Tours by Foot London. And just like that, it's winter. Where did it come from? All of a sudden we're cold here in London. It's getting a bit miserable and dark. But the good news is we're coming into Halloween season. So it's time we got back to our roots.
The copyright
Let's head into the dark and mysterious world of spooky London. But I also want to show you the beauty of another one of the Magnificent
And all
Seven.
credits to the
Today,
creator.
we're doing Tower Hamlets. I want to complete the Magnificent Seven. So for the benefit of some of our newest subscribers, because we don't know an awful lot about the actual Magnificent Seven is what they're called. But at the turn of the 19th century here in London, and I guess when the Industrial Revolution was taking off and the steam engine was being invented and people were working on the railways and the railway tracks, people actually arrived here.
Oh my God,
what I
see
found
what
on
these
Etsy.
updates.
Personalised ornaments by
Sorry about this, everyone. I'm bolting it up as usual. Oh.
In their hundreds of thousands. But of course, they ended up living in slums and horrendous living conditions. And as a result, cholera, scurvy, diphtheria, typhoid was rampant in this country. So not only was there no room for the living, there was no room for the dead. And a terrible crisis ensued when there was mass graves, people were being buried rather, up to 30, 40 bodies in single graves. Now, of course, in deluges of rain here, torrential rain, I mean, these were literally bursting at the seams. So body parts were flowing down the street. And not only was there no room for the living, but there was also no room for the dead. So they brought in the Cemetery Act and they opened up 7 of the Magnificent Seven cemeteries. And they truly are breathtaking, these Victorian Valhallas with amazing monuments and tombs and graves and headstones. But this one in particular was more of a working class cemetery. So I'm going to show you some of the more famous. Now we're going to have a look at the Jack the Ripper connection in just a moment. But first, here is the manager of the cemetery and he's going to have a little chat with us, so hold tight for a second. Okay guys, so I feel like I've put Ken a little bit under pressure here, but he's very sweet and he's going to tell us a little bit about the origins of this incredible place and this amazing nature reserve and sanctuary in the middle of the neighbourhood of Mile End. So technically we're in the borough of Tower Hamlets, right?
Yes, we are, yeah.
So when did they open up the cemetery, Ken? I'll leave you tell us your little story.
You tell us the story. So I'm the manager here. I've worked here for 21 years. I'm employed by the charity that care for the cemetery park. We're the Friends. And we're one of London's Magnificent Seven cemeteries. So most people have heard of the Disneyland of the Dead, Highgate Cemetery.
I like that, that's great, yeah.
But we were the last of the 7 to open in 1841, privately ran, board of directors, shareholders. We even had the Lord Mayor of London on our board. And we operated as a privately run, all-inclusive cemetery up until our closure by Act of Parliament and redesignation as a public park in 1966. And then once we became a park, it was post-war Britain. Attitude of the time was knock it down, start again. And that work was carried out by what was the GLC. They don't exist anymore.
Oh, the Greater London,
Council.
That's right.
That's right. And so they cleared the chapels, the catacombs, the mortuary, the well house, the artesian well that drained the land, and they began clearing away the gravestones that either bury them on site or taking them to landfill sites in Essex. But that
Chicken dip has just landed at Domino's
Whoa,
with 9
la la
delicious
la
dips.
la 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 la.
came up against controversy and public debate and protest, and that was very successful. So while we did lose our buildings, we only actually lost almost an acre of our 27 acres of gravestones.
Okay.
So most of them still stand. And then the GLC were abolished by Margaret Thatcher in
That's right.
85, and we came over to the London Borough of Tower Hamlets.
Well, Ken, that was absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you very
It's
much.
my
You know,
pleasure.
You're
It's my
very
pleasure.
comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah,
You're a gem.
Yeah, come say hi.
And I'm going to actually start with one of the most famous graves in the cemetery, which is directly behind you. Do you get a lot of people here to see this grave?
We do, especially if they've just come from Whitechapel, yeah.
Oh, yes, more on that to come. Okay, folks, so bear with me, we'll be right back. Yeah, so getting back, we'll see quite a few paupers' graves as well along the way. Now, we all know the Victorians took death very seriously. But of course, there was a series of murders not far from here in Whitechapel that we all know about. And for reference, just check out our Jack the Ripper walking tour, folks. And this was Dr. Llewellyn's family grave. Rhys Ralph Llewellyn. I'm just going to step up here. Now, on the 31st of August 1888, Mary Ann Nichols, the first victim, the first of the canonical 5 of Jack the Ripper, her body was examined by Dr. Llewellyn. Initially, when the police were called, he arrived on the scene and he declared life extinct. And he also remarked about something rather curious. There was a distinct lack of blood at the crime scene for the traumatic neck injury she had suffered. He had slit double rip of the neck, left to right, right to left. But on further examination, he couldn't figure out, but the distinct lack of blood had to do with the fact that she was wearing 9 layers of clothing and the blood had coagulated between each layer of her clothing and matted in the back of her head. Her body was removed to Whitechapel Workhouse mortuary, and on the post-mortem, on removing her clothing, he discovered the extent of her barbaric injuries. So I suppose the most famous man is this gentleman, Dr. Llewellyn, who performed the post-mortem on the first of the canonical 5, poor old Polly Ann Nichols. May she rest in peace, and may Dr. Llewellyn rest in peace. So this is his family plot here. And as you can see on top, it looks like it's been cut short. That's the symbolism of these monuments. Basically, that's half, it's been cut off at the top. It's basically to imply a life cut short.
Oh my God.
Muller,
YouTube, you need to get a grip of yourself and stop playing.
Movie nights
these
in made
adverts
even sweeter
all
with
the
free
time.
delivery
La,
on
la,
Deliveroo
la,
Plus.
la, la, la,
Deliveroo.
la, la.
So we're going to go right into the thick of it now, my lovelies. And just a reminder to you, a lot of people usually comment on how quiet I am around the cemeteries. Now, I know the
Let
dead
me just
country.
check that you're all okay with this. Are you all okay with this, or you're just talking amongst yourselves? Hiya, Pat. Good to see you. By the way, Sean, thank you very much for coming up, love. I appreciate that. Peggy's holding the chat there. Oh, I think Leanie's gone. There's one on my... Oh, is that, CJ? How do I get yours up? Do I just look for yours like I do theirs? Hang on. Let me have a look. I'll play it after this. Is anyone interested in this one? If you're not, let me know. Welcome back, Shadow. Let me know, and I'll go and get TJ's now, and we'll watch that. Hello, JB. I think everyone else is effed off. So I take it no one wants to see these. That's terrible, eh? I'm going to get our TJ's up. So let's see. Let me get it up. Bear with me. I'll stop sharing that one. Let's go and get this. Is it a TJ? A TJ, a work in progress, isn't it? Hang on. Right, okay, I've got TJ up there. Let's go in. Thanks for this, TJ. Hey, look at your instruction there. I want to do something like that. It's great. Hang on. Look at TJ's, guys. Look at TJ's. Hang on. Great introduction. Look at that. Oh, you're going to have to talk to me, TJ. You have to have me on Messenger or something. To tell me how to do this. So, I'm going to your videos. Wait, that's really like that. Okay. Okay. So, what's it called, TJ? What's it called? Liverpool Necropolis. Okay. Hang on. TJ's got some cracker content, guys. If anyone wants to go over and look, honestly, she's got a good channel there. I've been through a few of her videos. Trace of history in Liverpool. Okay, girls, okay. Oh, how's your dog with these fireworks, TJ? I bet you'd have gone past it. I can just search for it, can't I? What the hell is to do with me? What's it called again? Gone. I probably spelled that wrong. Oh my god, what's going on with me? Oh, I'm glad because it's terrible. When they're scared, I've never had a dog that's been scared. Now it's not coming up there and I've spelled it right. I just checked. Let me go back. Here was I? I was here, wasn't I?
Enriched with some additional history, Nicky continues on his search for that perfect visual. Got to get a photo of myself. Perfect. And I do a fraction today. That's going to be the hero shot, the tower. Because the whole composition is going to be centered around that there stuff.
Is it on a playlist in anything? Is it on a playlist? 4 years ago, it was during the lockdown. Blah, blah. Go to popular videos. Okay, popular videos. Here we go. Right there.
This
And all
is
credit goes to TJ's work in progress. A work in progress. Thanks, TJ.
Liverpool necropolis. Yes, we've got one too. And Liverpool's necropolis opened up in 1825 and it closed in 1888. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm showing you old pictures. And the reason will become clear when I've finished. So as you'll see, it was a very busy necropolis, for want of a better word. 80,000 people were buried here in just over 60 years because of the expanding port of Liverpool. The reason there was 80,000 people here was because cremations were illegal up until 1885. So it closed in 1888 because of the sanitary conditions. It wasn't nice. I'm not even going to go into that. In 1914, it was changed into Grant's Gardens. Now, I can see you asking yourselves, how do you make a cemetery, a necropolis, into Grant's Gardens? And this is why. This is how. You'll see, there are no gravestones, there are no vaults, there are no tombs.
Oh my God.
This is now a park. And the only original feature, so to speak, is the path I'm walking along. So you ask yourself, 80,000 people.
Yeah.
80,000 people buried here.
Wow.
Yet they're still buried here. Yes, they removed all the tombstones, all the vaults, all the mausoleums. They removed them all. Now, in the 60s, having been informed by my parents, who used to come courting here, this far wall, which is the only part of the necropolis that is still original, there were gravestones placed up against the walls. So, if you've seen my previous video on the Catholic Cathedral, no, the Anglican Cathedral and St James's Garden, you'll see they have tombstones along the wall. But they've gone now. Don't know when they went, Mum and Dad can't remember, but they do remember walking through here and seeing tombstones up against the walls. Just it's amazing just to think that there's 80,000 bodies.
I know, yeah. Wow.
Lost souls, loved ones, still under here. Not so long ago, one of the vault crypts collapsed, and there was a sinkhole in the ground. And I'm actually thinking it might have been here because the vault hadn't been filled in properly. So with all the wet weather we'd had, sinkhole appeared. But I think a lot of people still think that this is a cemetery, because I don't ever see anybody in here. ever.
Oh.
There's somebody up there standing there, probably doing a video, to be honest. But they've got wildflowers growing. There's a lot of wildflower patches in Liverpool now. I will leave you with this. And bear in mind, 80,000 people.
Wow.
Are you going to walk through here of a night time?
Oh no, I'm not, TJ. No chance. Will I be walking through that? You know what? Let me just tell you. Hang on. So, I don't know whether you heard me telling this story about there, right? It's just weird that because I've always wanted to picture it in my mind and I meant to go and have a look. My friend lives by that. Teresa, her name is. And she was walking through there one day with a friend and she said there was just thousands scattered everywhere of clear plastic bags with a white handkerchief in and a little tiny piece of paper with they were all babies as well, with a child's name on, the date that they died, the date they were born, the date they were died. They were all babies. And she said, I was just gathering them all up. I just don't know why they were there. They were just thrown everywhere. So she said, I brought a load home. And I went, oh my God, the poor babies. I'll bring them home. Put a candle by it or something like that. Bring them here. So she gave me some. She gave me a load. But guys, I swear to God, this is the God's truth. This TJ. I never had a bit of luck. The days and the weeks after, something kept happening in the house. I had a leak, I had this, I had the other. There was bad news. I never had a bit of luck, so I had to get rid of them. I couldn't believe it. And I mean, that might have just been me being superstitious or something, but I really, it scared the shit out of me. What do you think of that then? What did you hear about anything like that and what it was for? Why they were there? Just with you doing all your stuff, you might have heard something. Hiya, Dot. Good to see you. Do you know any scary stories about ghosts or supernatural? And would you come up and tell us? We've had Sean. He tells us an Hawaiian bit about supernatural things that's going on there. I see H the shapes. I see H the shapes. Oh, I'm lost. Peggy, damn, had I caught them all on film? I know. Some of the things you think of, if that's if only had a phone. Peggy, this has been looking for you to get your own documentaries. Yeah, honest to God, that's the truth. That was a few years back then. And she tried to find out where they come from and she couldn't find anything out at all. But they were just scattered all around the cemetery. Like something had just dropped them, she said. And they were just everywhere. And she was going around with them, picking them up. But we just don't know what it was. I couldn't find out. I was looking on the internet, couldn't find anything about it at all. So yeah, just white hankies, white, cotton handkerchiefs inside these little see-through plastic bags and a little inscription of the baby's names and the dates. Peggy, do you watch Skinwalker Ranch? It happened so quickly. Some sightings were minutes long, some were less than 5-10 seconds, depending on the sightings. Oh God. No. Peggy, Dot, have you got any scared? I'm sure Dot said she's had some strange things going on. I'm sure she did. One time I was listening on one of her lives. We're having a windstorm and I just got my power back. So I want to conserve my battery in case it goes out again. Trees go, oh my God. Oh, Dot, don't worry about me. As long as you're all right, love. Oh, have you seen Jamaica. 185 miles an hour. Winds. It's been obliterated. Obliterated. Oh, I have plenty of stories. Oh, see what I mean, Dos? I need you tonight. But next time, if you come on my panel when I'm doing one, and and tell us about it, because I love listening. Crocky Park is haunted by a headless horse. Oh God, no, leave that one. I love the likes of ghost stories, not so much about places, about people that they just tell you things that have happened to them and things they've seen. Like my mum told me this story, always sticks in my head. Her niece, they were like sisters. She was only 29 when she died, and she died of a heart. She had a bad heart, and she had 2 children, married with 2 children, and my mum said she passed away. She was broken hearted because they were very, very close, dressed the same and everything. And she said she was going down a road by ours one day and a bus passed her. And she said, sitting on top of the bus, I don't care who says I'm losing my mind, she said, was Peggy. She said she turned around and smiled at me. She had just normal, like Peggy would. She had, and the bus just went past. And she often told that story. And I believe all stuff like that. So I like it when I hear about stuff like that people's had their own, little happenings, little things that's happened to them in the house, or just things like that, if you get what I mean. 2 of the longest sightings involved me stopping and getting out. You got out your car? Oh my God, Peggy wouldn't have got out my car. Lizzie Borden in the next Monsters series. Oh, do you know what? We went over that, didn't we, on here? I'll watch that. Yeah, Jamaica is nuts. Absolutely, Joss. Absolutely. I couldn't believe it. 185 miles an hour winds. They said they've never known anything like it. It's going down in history because it's been that bad. I mean, that's just got to have wiped the whole place out. TJ, my nana's passed away in the September. My granddad never drank whiskey, but Nan did. Granddad kept smelling whiskey at bedtime at 1. I believe that. I believe it. When my dad passed away, my mum would go, oh my God, can you smell that? We'd be like, what? And she'd say smoke because my dad smoked. Can you not smell that smoke? And we'd be like, no, no. And she could smell it. And the other week I was sitting here and I went to Alec. Oh my God, Alec, can you smell that? And he went, no. I went, can't you smell like someone smoking at the side? Because we're like, he's on a couch there and I'm on a chair sort of next to it. So whatever I smell, he smells vice versa. So I went, can you smell that? Like someone smoking a cigarette? And I'm looking up at the window because sometimes, because we all live very close to each other, if the neighbour's outside smoking, you can smell it in here. So I'm looking up at the window thinking, is the window open? And it wasn't. Oh, I thought so. Oh my God, I said, my dad come back, I'm terrified. I camped out on the couch, staying away from the windows, and I just realised I'm laying where my mum died. Oh my God, Dot. Oh, she'll keep you safe, love. She'll keep you safe. Oh. I was going to an outlet store and I saw the black ball flying against the wind like it was filled with black liquid, undulating, and as it flew, it wasn't that high up. I got to the shop and got out of my car. Oh, no. I sometimes think, right, are you having flashbacks to a past life? Have you ever gone past something, right, and got this overwhelming feeling of sadness and belonging? Because I went past this place once. It was like arches, like where a train goes across, and underneath the arches was like a stream and grass verges either side, and the little rippling stream. I seen it out the car window, and that's how I felt. I felt like I was home, like I was so sad, and this feeling would just overwhelm me. And I thought, oh my God, it's. And I was turning my head, looking back at it, thinking, did I used to live there? That's honestly, how bad I felt. And talking about it now makes me feel sad. Have you had that, JB? Oh my God, it's so weird. TJ said she tried to nip a whiskey one night and the bottom of the bed went down as if someone was sitting there, and he swore he heard glasses chink. I believe it. 100%. 100%. The veil is thin in the next few days. I know, Doss. I'm shitting myself. I always say, please don't. I mean, people make me feel bad. They go, it's only your mum and dad. They wouldn't do anything. I know they wouldn't do anything to hurt me, but I'm just scared. Do you know what I mean? I'm terrified. Are you scared, Doss? It's All Souls, isn't it? All Souls tomorrow. Oh, God. Oh, does you all believe in that? Tell me if you believe in it, deja vu. Yeah, it's something. I mean, sometimes I said something, I say, oh my God, I've done this before, but this feeling was totally different. It just really made me feel sad. Like I'd had some life there and I'd forgot it. Because I often sit here and think, I don't want to die because I don't want to forget everything. And I don't want to, I think, some people think if you die and you go to heaven, hopefully I will, that all your memories are wiped and that's why you don't hate. You know, you think about the loved ones you've lost behind and your heart breaks and they say your memory's wiped. That breaks my heart. I can't bear it. Does anyone else does that hurt anyone else? I believe in it, but it doesn't bother me. Oh, that's good, Joss. That's good. Would you ask your mum to come and see you? Like my mates ask their mums and dads to visit them. There's no chance of I. There is a presence in my parents' house at the top of the stairs. TJ, you know when my mum died and we brought her home? We were home for 2 days, right? Now, I'd have never brought my mum home if I didn't have Ryan and Alec. There's no way I could do that. God love Alec. If he goes before me, he's not coming home. He's going in a funeral parlour. He's not coming home. So, I had my bedroom door open when we went to bed. I always have my bedroom door open because of the dog. I don't like her to be confined. And we had the door open. Jessie was at the bottom of the bed asleep. The next thing she stood up, she's never in her life done this. She sat up and she was looking at the top of the stairs and she was growling. Bear in mind, my mum's in the coffin in the living room downstairs. Starts growling and I could see the shackles, her hair was standing up. And I was saying, sit down, because I was petrified. Sit down, don't be naughty, sit down. And she wouldn't, she was going, really growling. Then she stood up and, you know, I could see the way she was standing and she was barking. But at one point she sort of backing off, barking, you know, as if someone was coming towards her. I was going, sit down, be a good girl. And in the end, she just wouldn't stop. So I had to get up and shut the door. And then she done it the next night after. And me and Alec were like, oh my God, we've never seen it before. And I videoed it on my phone. I'll have to try and find it. And the next day, my mum was getting cremated then. But that's the God's honest truth. Yeah, but I've never felt anything in this house I'm in now. Me neither, but I'm scared to say it in case. Oh. Tell you, I get myself scared. She knows she's welcome anytime, but she didn't like it. I'm not holding it against her. I haven't felt her yet. I'm the same, Joss. It's funny, isn't it? I have always said, and it makes me feel sad, but I think she's with my brother because she used to I've got 2 brothers, my youngest brother. She used to always worry about him soft. So she knew I was okay. Like, not in my health, but okay in me marriage and stuff like that. But she worried about my brother because he'd been left with, like, his kids. And I think she's with him because I've never felt it yet. I'm sad, do you know what I mean? Because I think, does she ever come and see me? But I just don't want to know anyway. Now I'm shitting myself thinking she's going to hear I'm sad. And she's going, no, Mum, I won't be offended. Please don't. You know the score. But I think she's there. Yeah. I honestly, I would sit with a panel of 10 people all talking about it, like things they've experienced and felt and just their own little stories. When I hear about places and all that, like I've been to loads of overnights where you stay in houses and you do like seances, the Ouija board, but I won't take part in the Ouija board. I'm terrified of it. Again, my mum told me stories about that, things that had happened years ago. So I won't take part in that. But I've been where you've all got to put your fingertips on the very edges of the table, very lightly place your fingertips, and it's called table tipping. And the table's supposed to, lift up. But I felt it moving, but I think it's someone doing it. I really do. And the more I've gone to these places, the more that I don't believe that things are happening there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. She wouldn't scare you. Feel calm, won't feel again if you saw her. Nothing to worry about. Oh God, JB attacked you, I tell you. Because I know for a fact, some people say they were sitting there and then they felt something turned around and the mother was standing there. Well, lad, I'm not going to be telling that story. I'm not going to be telling that story. I'll tell the entire story of the last sighting in another chat. I can only describe it as a fucking mothership. Oh my God. When was that last sighting, Peggy? Oh, we hope you're going to be all right, Joss. How long's this weather going to be like this for? My friends over in Canada go through this where they lose all the power and everything. They've got to have backup power. Beautiful countries you live in, but it's the shit you have to put up with. My brother passed away a long time ago. I was only 8. Fast forward to me being 16. I was walking in Sefton Park, raining, dusk over hanging trees. I was really scared. I saw him wave. Oh, no chance. No chance. During lockdown, Peggy. Oh my God, so hang on. So 21. Oh, so like almost 5 years. Oof. Calmer, felt calmer further down the road and he waved again. I got to the bus stop quite safe and smiling because I saw him. See, I think in that situation, TJ, if I'm not in the house on my own or even with anyone, if I'm out in the streets or anything like that, oh my God, I'd be over the moon. I'd cry my eyes out. I'd be over the moon if I seen them outside. I mean, I've had a dream. My dad used to run marathons, and I had a dream not long after he died, and he was running past me. It was like I was a stranger, and I shouted, "Hiya, Dad, are you okay?" And he put his thumb up to me, smiled, and then just carried on running. But it upset me because it was just like I was a stranger to him, waiting for the table outside the restaurant. Oh my God. So you've been on your own at times, haven't you, when you've seen them? And then the next time you were with William, weren't you? I'm going to see if they still have the security. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, Peggy, you should. Mind you, with that all that time there, 5 years, would they still have it? What about your superstitions, everyone? Are you superstitious? I didn't think I was, but now I do everything that my mum used to do. I won't open an umbrella in the house. I won't put a pair of new shoes on the I won't put any shoes on a table. I have walked under a ladder, like of recent, and thank God, touch wood, I'm touching my head. nothing's happened. If I see a magpie, I'll always salute a magpie. But I see them that often, I just say it in my mind. The first magpie I seen, I was going to the hospital for a scan when I was pregnant. And as I was approaching the hospital, this magpie flew so close past the car. Like that, I thought, oh my God, thought it was going to hit the window. And give me a bit of a fright. And then when I got to the hospital and I had the scan, and they told me that the baby had died. So every time I seen a magpie after, and when I was pregnant, I just got so scared and frightened and was worrying myself sick that in the end I just heard my mum saying, just salute them, and say good morning, Captain. So I know you're supposed to say good morning to the wife or something, but I just say good morning, Captain, in my head. And I'm all right now. I don't have a fear of them, but I used to be terrified. I am in no way superstitious. That's good, Peggy, because it runs away with you. Yeah, JB, it was awful. I'm not a big fan of the number 4. Why, Josh? Ooh. Shoes on the table is a no. I know, TJ, I'm terrible. Like, I got a package one time. I got boots. And I come in, Alec brought the parcel and put them on the table. I screamed. And he went, what? I went, you put new shoes on the table. And he was like, what's that mean? And I was telling him, he went, oh, don't be stupid. I went, no, don't ever put shoes on the table. Oh. So I'm not a big fan of the number 4. I am 7. What do you mean? You're a fan of the number 7? See, when I hear people saying about numbers and that, I don't know what they mean, because I've got no number that's anything to me. I'm odd, aren't I? So why are you not a big fan of the number 4, Josh? All these things, aren't they supposed to be angel numbers or stuff like that, I've heard? Or is that something completely different? You have to tell me. What other superstitions you have, TJ, that you'd abide by? We've had bad winds here, you know, it's been awful. Calm down now, like. But they reckon tomorrow, now Monday, we're going to be getting something to do with this Mexican. Everyone's getting hit by it. Obviously, we're not going to get it anyway near as bad. But we're going to be getting some of it on Monday here, apparently. So J-Bed said, I am 7. I was born on the 7th. But my life changes every 7 years. What do you mean your life changes every 7 years? Nobody in my family was superstitious. That's good, because I didn't think I was. And obviously seeing my mother doing all these things has stuck with me. So now I'm doing them. How crazy. How mad's that? Hey, TJ, did you ever listen to Kev's Cabs from Liverpool? Oh, I phone him up and go on his phone in, his live phone ins. I love them. So funny, you've got to go and watch them. Sits outside his house on the phone. People phone him up. Some of them are crazy. Gets loads of trolls, phoning him up. Something big happens. Really? What was the last biggie? Tell me. In Mandarin, the words for death and 4 sounds familiar. So any number with 4 is, oh. So 4 is bad luck. Now that'll stick with me, Dos. That'll stick with me. If I have to pick a number, I'm picking number 4. Honestly, that'll stick with me. I don't believe in witchcraft, but I know the witches do. I actually knew a white witch one time. I didn't know I knew her until she told me after I knew her for ages. And I went, what? She said, we just do things for good. We go into the forest on Halloween or under the full moons, naked, and do these dances and stuff. And I said, I don't know, Sandy. I don't know whether I believe in anything like that. I don't know numerology though. I just see 7 a lot. See, nothing like that thingies with me. Here's where I start seeing numbers. I don't believe in cases or voodoo dolls. I don't think I believe in voodoo dolls, but I don't know about cases. I know years ago, we used to get the gypsies to come and knock at the houses and ask you to buy a lucky charm. And my mum would buy one, and they'd do it all the time. And she didn't have much money, but she felt she had to buy a lucky charm or she'd get bad luck. And this day she didn't have it. She didn't have it, any money for a lucky charm. And the woman, she was talking to her in Irish, and she was cursing her, saying all kinds. My poor mother was terrified. I believe in karma. Sometimes I do, and then I think, oh my God, when is it going to happen? Do you know what I mean? I'm still here, Maggie. I'm still listening. Wait till you see these pics of the baby in her costume. She's a raccoon. Love you all except JB. Oh, you still listening, girl? I'm shite. And all them scary stories I had weren't even scary. Scary. I'm fuming. Lots of bad people went to their graves doing evil. Do you know what? Do you believe in the devil, Peggy? Oh, thank God the winds are supposed to slow down in a couple of hours. Oh, I hope so, Dot. I'm terrified of it, though, even the noise alone. Hang on, how fast was our wind, TJ? Didn't we get 70-mile-an-hour winds the other week? Our roof had to get done on our last one. Oh, God, it was awful. Storm damage. And then you're trying to claim. Oh, my God, it's terrible. You pay your insurance, and then anything goes wrong, and you want to try and get the money off them to get anything done. Karma can't be proven. I don't believe in the devil now. TJ work in progress. Yeah, we had it was a lot more than that, Joss, and it was obviously like our power doesn't go out. I mean, sometimes we get a little flicker of the lights. Do you get that, TJ? But that's it. Thank God we're fortunate in that way. Flat Earth can't be proven either, but I've sure got my share of karma. Oh God, I don't know about that. I really don't. I always say to people, to make them feel better, karma will come, girl. You'll be all right, karma. I say that all the time to make them feel better. But when I think about it, I don't even know if anything's ever happened, karma. I haven't got a clue. I believe in things that can be proven. I get that, but it's like people believe in God, Jesus, whatever, and have never seen him. Yet they're really religious and pray and believe he's answering prayers and stuff like that. Do you believe in God, Peggy? Karma doesn't come from the devil. It's a Buddhist word. Yeah, our lines are underground. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Where am I? What was I asking then? Oh, yeah, does Peggy believe in God? I mean, I'm not religious at all, but I don't knock anyone that is. Do you know what I mean? I just, like, my friend is really religious. She believes in God. My mum was. My mum said God's her best friend, and, and she was, before she died, she started liking Our Lady of Fatima. So when she died, I was looking at everything Our Lady of Fatima. I am agnostic. I believe the world was intelligently designed. God, that's a bit interesting. I'll have to look into that now, Peggy. I'll have to look into that. I don't even know the words. I'm agnostic. I'm going to look that up. Hang on. An agnostic, or one who holds the view of Gnosticism, believes the question of God's existence is meaningless because the concept of God is ill-defined and incoherent, unlike an agnostic who says, I don't know. An agnostic argues that the premise itself is flawed and no valid position can be taken without a clear and consistent definition of what God means. Also known as disease consists of form of God can't say that, core belief. The word God lacks a coherence. Okay. So I don't know what I am. I used to believe but I don't know what I am because I believe in something. I believe there's something there. But when I think of God, I get this picture, obviously, of oh Jesus. I see Jesus. I see the picture of his beard, his lovely blue eyes, and stuff like that. When I think of God, I believe there's something good out there and there's something bad out there. I do believe that, but I don't know what. And I just question things a lot. I just question. Ours are above and we just have big trees. Totally makes sense. What's totally TJ? You believe in God or spiritual? Am I spiritual, JB? I don't see all these words. I'm picky because I don't even know what they mean. Like I believe in miracles. I believe that. It's dead hard to explain. Dead hard. Yeah, spiritual. I'm okay. I'll be able to say that because I don't know what I am. But as I say, my friend is a great believer in God. She never throws it down my throat at all, ever. And she totally prays and believes that. And I mean, I don't want to go there with religion because I don't want to offend anyone, but I start going on about things that happen to children and stuff like that. I say, how is there a God? How does your God allow that? And so it starts getting into it, doesn't it? And I wouldn't want to upset anyone. Yeah, I believe in God. That I believe, like, I've got goodness in my heart, you know what I mean? Like, I told my mate, says, you got a good heart, that's God. You've got goodness in your heart, and that's God. But that's how she believes it. But totally makes sense what Dot said. What did Dot say? Let's see what Dot said. Ours are above and we have big trees. Totally makes sense. Oh God, do you have loads of trees around you, Dot? I'd be terrified with the lightning. I am fascinated by some parts of the Bible. Do you know what, Peggy? I've never read the Bible. My dad did. My dad was a Protestant, and he said to me, "You should read the Bible." He said, "It's a good read." He said, "But there's some terrifying parts in it. Some terrifying parts in it." So that's why I've never read the Bible, because everyone believes this Bible. So then I'll start believing everything in it is real, and I'll be terrified. Especially Revelations. Do you believe in? Oh God, what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Nostradamus. That terrifies me. Terrifies me. I stopped believing in God when my brother died. Well, I stopped believing when the babies died. So yeah, it was. And then the priest things he was saying, oh, just didn't like it at all. But yeah, I think that's when you go through stuff like that, you just stop believing, and I see so much cruelty in the world to animals and children, and I just can't bear the thought of it. I say, Peggy, you're so intelligent. Some of the things you come out with, the words, I think you're dead clever. Did you work, Peggy? What was your job? Do you still work? They shape what Notre Dame said to fit future events. But you'd not think that some of the things they predict that are far ahead and have come true. How could they do that? Do you know what I mean? And some of the things you've got to work out what they mean. And then when something happens, you go, oh my God, yeah. I know about Nostradamus, not sure if I believe in his readings. Don't know enough. It's scary. I'm retired. What was your job, Peg, if you can say? I think you're dead clever. I think you were a teacher or something. Let's even say a professor. Everyone's a professor to me. All I know is I've got, what is it? I can't even think of the words. What's it called? Oh, what's it called? Knowledge. I work very hard all my life. Oh, what did you do, Peg? Shape like God's Iceland, especially Revelations. I'm just going through the charts. Organized religion is all about men. God is a man. Jesus was a man. His disciples were men. It's a patriarchal cult that I walked away from after 18 years. Wow. God, yeah, all men. Mystery. Oh, it's a mystery, Peg. Oh, see, I'm dead intrigued now, Peggy. I'm dead intrigued. So, can just answer me these two questions. So, is it a mystery because you don't want to divulge anything about yourself? Or is it a mystery because it was a type of job that you can't tell anyone you're not supposed to? Lodge Lane Bats was haunted as Steeple Street Bats. I used to be in Steeple Street Bats, Stable Street, it was called, wasn't it? Stable. I used to be in Stable Street Bat every day for a few years because my brother worked there, or Alec, you know, TJ. So I used to go with him all the time to Stable Street. It was a bit shady in there. I'd heard them talking in there. I'm sure they used to say, oh, was that Queen's Drive? Used to hear a kid crying behind, say, number 19, one of the doors, the changing rooms. You used to hear someone crying. Dad said he was terrified, so I'd be terrified. Yeah, it's Stable Street, yeah. I held a very noble job. See, Peggy, I knew you was dead clever. I knew it. I know, I hope you say Peggy's dead clever. Very noble job. Oh, God, Peggy, can you add me on Messenger? I want to know. I won't tell us who. I won't tell us who. JB will vouch for me. Oh no, I wouldn't even go there, Peg, if you didn't want to tell me anything. I understand. It's probably a good thing on here. I think it's awful the way people go live about stuff. It's terrified. It will remain a mystery. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Good for you, Peggy. Keep it a mystery. Very noble job. But I know you're dead clever. Anyway, I'm going to end this live, and I've been really disappointed that I couldn't do a better live. Everything that I'd had planned, I had all the stories, and they looked dead good, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll carry on. I'll do them, they'll be good, but they were crap. I had an heroic job. I saved 4 lives. I know your job, that one. I know that one. If it's the same one, TJ. I know my dad saved a life. He got a a lesser off a little boy. But my dad was awful ill after it. He came out in shingles and everything because it really, you know, it was a bad experience. Yeah. It was fun, Magpie. You just like to build me up, JB. I knew it was shit. Yeah. Yeah, TJ. I know. I know. It is a good thing there, girl, to know that you saved someone's life. Right, so I've still got that other cemetery up. I don't know whether you want to carry on seeing that? Oh God, TJ, that cemetery one. You said you were watching. Do you want to be bothered to watch the rest? Because it's still there. I was raised in a family with a strong emphasis of what was right and what was wrong. Us too. Got a crack if we did anything wrong. Right across the head. Don't mind. I'll leave it then, if you don't mind. But if you wanted to see the rest of it, I will play it. But if you don't mind, I'll get off. I'm getting tired now. I had a bad night last night with the dog up all night with the fireworks, and then she wouldn't go out before we went to bed for the week. So at 3:30 this morning, she wanted to go out, so I had to get up and let her out. Oh God, it's so sad to see her. I'm terrified. I was raised by wolves. Oh, JB, I think you was. Well, do you know what? You're close to them wolves where you live. I'd be terrified. Like you're in the middle of a forest. Ooh. Do you know what? I think I always say I'd love to live a bit more remote. But I probably would be terrified if I did because I'm used to people being on top of me. My mum could send us going around the corner. I was a I was a UFO pilot. Peggy, I think that's what they want you for. They want you. They want you to drive a UFO because you've got a good brain. Oh my God. We have wolves and coyotes, the city though. Listen, I ate them coyotes when I was in Canada. They terrified me. They were all doing woo together in the middle of the night. Didn't like it. It was like they were screaming. Horrible. Horrible. Them damn aliens. Now I know why you've got your avatar picture as a UFO. Oh my God. No wonder we have devil dogs here. Oh, don't. Oh, devil dog. Yeah, you know what? You know, we see them type of dogs when you see horror films. My dad used to say they're devil dogs. Big, what are they called? Oh, what's the dogs called? Not Rottweilers. Is it Rottweiler? No. What is it? Rottweiler. They look like teddy bears. Big, big dogs. Oh, what are they called? Is it Rottweiler? Oh, can't remember. Can't remember. Doberman's now. Is it? Hang on, let me look it up now. Oh my God. No, not Doberman's. No, not them. So it must be right. Hang on. Oh God, all it's coming up with is for sale, for sale, for sale. Yeah, Rottweilers, big, big dogs. They like always used in the movies to like the devil dogs. Oh no. No, 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 no. Let's get that off there. Let's shut that down. Let's go here. Yeah, Rottweilers, definitely, yeah. they come out of a portal. Oh, don't, JB. Hey, so the veil, listen, guys, the veil is thin the next 2 days. So if you want to see anyone, it's the time to ask. So it's very thin between our life and their life, or their realm and ours. So if you want to see anyone, now's the time. Mine's a little shite. Does that count? Mine's a little scaredy cat. She's scared of her own shadow. You hear howling, JB? No way. No way. I'd be terrified. If my mum hears a dog howling, she'd say, oh my God, there's going to be a death. And sure enough, there was. Telling you, she did. The next day, someone had died. So now if I hear it, I go, oh God. Devil cats. Oh God, you need to get out of there, JB. Peggy said the Hopi Indians claim to have flown in UFOs. My dad has Hopi relatives who I miss. Oh, there you go. It's in your family, Peggy. You're going to find out you had something to do with all this. That's why they're flying past you every 5 minutes. Oh, Shadow, I didn't even know you were still here. I'm so sorry, love. Oh, I'm sorry, Shadow. I didn't know you were here. I thought there was only us few. Gavin. Oh, I appreciate you coming in, Shadow, and I'm so sorry for that. That was so rude. I didn't even see you, love. I really did think you'd gone. But thank you so much for coming in, and it's lovely to see you again. And I hope it won't be long before we have a gab again. See you soon, Shadow. Take care, love. My mum would drop a fork and say, well, someone's going to die now. I was like, what? Oh my God, see what I mean? Well, if my mum, I bought Alex Gran a set of hats, gloves, and a scarf, and I passed her the gloves, and she got really offended. She sort of hit them out my hands, and she went, "Don't ever give me gloves." I went, "What?" She said, "Don't ever give me gloves." And I went, "Did I give it?" No, do not ever give me gloves. So I was like, "Oh my God." She was really, really, really offended I bought the gloves. I never even looked her up to see why. I forget what she said. Can you remember? Can you remember what Grandma said that time when I gave her bought her gloves? She went, "Don't ever give me gloves," and lashed them out, like off me. Can you remember what she said? Some superstition or
Oh yeah,
something.
some superstition thing, but I don't know what it was.
No, I can't remember. Oh, see you later, Shadow. Take care, love. I hope you have a good sleep. Don't be dreaming of me. Oh, I've got a black horse off him. Oh, what's that mean, a black horse? I'm sending you a hug. Night, night, and God bless, Shadow. See, night, night, and God bless. I don't believe in God, and I'm saying God bless. See? My favourite movie is Battery is Not Included. Now, I've heard of that, TJ, and I don't know whether I've seen it. What's it about? My favourite movies are Jeremiah Johnson and Dancing with the Wolves. Peggy, you told me to watch a movie, and it had to be a certain one because it's being done by two different people, two different actors. And I watched it about 5 minutes. Something happened, and I had to turn it off, and then I forgot all about it. Bye, everyone. Take care and stay safe. God bless. Same to you, Shadow. Stay safe, love. Night, nice. God, is Dot still here? Is she all right? Dot, are you still here? Are you okay? Don't know where she is. Hello, Lizzo. How are you, dear? I'm just about to end the live. I got loads of ghost stories ready to tell Lizzo. They were all crap. They all look good. It was crap. Absolutely crap. And A Fair to Remember is the movie. Hang on. UFOs, lol. The rebuilds a diner and flats. I'm knackered. Why are you knackered, love? What have you been up to, Liz? My eyes are burning. I've been up with this dog all night with the fireworks. I knew something had happened before I did the live. I said, I bet you any money, because last year, me and Leanie were supposed to do a Halloween live and something happened and we couldn't do it. Hello, Mobile. How are you, love? Good to see you. Oh, everyone's coming in now. I'm getting off. The world's waking up. Mind you, what time is it for you Americans? So it's now. So 10:15. It's only 5:15 for you, isn't it, JB? I don't know. Whereabouts in America are you, Peg? Looking after this terrible delinquent. God help you, girl. Giving gloves can lead to the end. Yeah, that's what she said. Something like that. Don't give me that. We'll fall out or something. Oh yeah, because the clocks. Does your clocks go back like ours? And A Fair to Remember is a movie. Last night when I went to bed, I could hear a sound like something sticky. She was walking up the with her nails in the wallpaper. She loved mine in the hall. Mine's that anaglypta, the thick stuff. Oh God, you've got a newborn girl, and you know by the time she gets, how old is she now, Lizzo? Is she like a very new baby? Oh, best things ever. You see them asleep, cutest things ever. There you go. That's why sticking the nails in them easy, like a spider can get up the wall. She's Spidey cat, yeah. She's gorgeous. I tried to upload a picture on here before, but it wouldn't let me, saying there was too many pictures on and I didn't know what ones to delete. So I didn't take the chance. Little spider cat, Maya. Oh. Thanks to the company. Oh, thanks for coming in, CJ, and helping us out. I appreciate that, love. Thank you so much. Have a good night, love, and have a good sleep. I'll speak to you soon, TJ. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, love. See you soon. Ciao, girl. The Mothman Prophecies is a true story. Oh, Mary Jane. Hello, Mary Jane. The Mothman Prophecies is a true story. Let me write that down. Hold on. Maggie, make sure you watch Jeremiah Johnson, Beautiful Scenery, A Beautiful Love Story. Hang on, I'm gonna write this down now in my phone. Give me a minute. Hold on.
British comedy in the 1950s is still very much
Right, so
kind of era of
let's see these names. Because you know when you're always looking for something to watch. I forget what it's called. I'm watching now. It's a series anyway, and it's not long in. So let's write this down. So Jeremiah Johnson. A Beautiful Story. Is it called A Beautiful Love Story? And then that other one is The The Mothman prophecies. The Mothman. Right, I've got that one too. Any more? Tragic and cry my eyes out. Is it dead sad? Love a sad one now. How are you, Mary Jane, anyway? Any good series? Tragic hunting. That's where the lunch is. That's where Lunchy lives with the Mothman. Do you hear that, Lunchy? She's listening in to you. Oh, the movie's called Jeremiah Johnson. Okay. I will. I'll watch that, Peg, definitely. Thanks, love. Right. I'm going to close this down. Don't know whether you're going live, Lizzo. Are you going live for an hour? If you are, I'll listen into you while I'm going to sleep. Lainey's got a new grandbaby, Mary. She's he was born yesterday, and his name's Tucker. He's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, he's little chubby fella. He's lovely, and it's a son's first boy. He's got 4 girls, so he's ecstatic. So she's minding the other kids because the lady had a cesarean, and obviously she's still in hospital. So that's where she is. She was in earlier on, but that's where she is. Yeah. Everyone's been coming in asking where Leonie is. JB, thanks for being here, love. I appreciate it. You know that. Peggy, thanks very much for sharing all your UFO experiences, and I really do wish you would come up on panel and talk to us and tell us, or even come and talk to us in Discord. I mean, it's somewhere I don't go to, and the only reason is I forget all about it. But sometimes when I remember and we have a little gap, just a little talk amongst ourselves, nothing exciting. I'd love if you come and talk to us there. It would be nice to hear you and listen to all your stories. So take care, Peg, and thanks for the company. And I've enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. Mary, thanks for coming in, love. And if I remember, I probably won't because my mind's terrible. I'll let me Lainey know you were asking about it. Yeah, thanks for that movie, Peg. I appreciate it. I'm only on YouTube. Discord is the devil. Peggy, I love you. This is why I want to talk to you, Peggy. You'd intrigue me, some of the things you come out with. I'd sit with you all day listening to you, do you know? I would. I'd sit with you all day. I think you said interesting. I love your minds because it's really deep. So I'd love to sit and talk to you. I'd love that. Peggy has a lot of interesting stories. Even Lizzo says, look. Lizzo, me and you need to abduct her. Oh, thanks, Mary. Thanks very much. I'm okay, love, plodding on. I hope you're well too. Oh, well, thanks everyone for being here with me. I really do appreciate it. You know that because I get a bundle of nerves, especially when I haven't done a panel in a long time. I just think people must be going, fucking hell, what's she talking about? This is a load of crap. Could be washing dishes, do you know what I mean? I have a very deep voice. I don't care if you have a deep voice or what voice. I'd just like to hear you, like properly tell stories because it's hard, isn't it, when you're typing away, like to keep up with the story, if you get what I mean. The more nervous I get, Peggy, the higher I go. It's a wonder I'm not going, hi everyone, are you okay? Honestly, because I get all nervous. Lizzo talks like that. She talks like that because she's from Yorkshire. I love her accent, but she calls me everything, Peggy. Like Leanie's got a deep voice, don't you think? She sounds sexy. I think it sounds sexy when an American woman's got a voice like that. They all sound dead sexy and husky. I'd love to sound like that. Yeah, we'll have to abduct her. We'll have to dress like a UFO and go and abduct her. Because she's used to that. She won't take a bit of nuisance to us. Oh, don't say abducted here, the UFOs. Oh my God, such a long such a big bang has just gone off. And she's, it's okay. It's okay. Relax. It's fine. Looney sounds sexy. I sound rough as shit. See, you don't. You're more critical of yourself, aren't you? I have the voice of an alien. How does an alien sound, Peggy? I sound like a child. Just sometimes I can't understand you, JB. But the more I talk to you, well, like when I first spoke to you, oh, there was no way. I'd be a nervous wreck talking to you. I'd do anything to avoid it because I just wouldn't understand you. And I felt so rude saying, say that again. What did you say? Sorry, can you say that again? Oh, awful. Hello, Wild Angel. Happy Hallows Eve to you too. Are you going trick and treating? Hiya, Rose Petal. Good to see you, chicken. I've been live since 7:45, so I'm closing it down, and I'm dead sad because everyone's coming in. Are you over your cruise, Wild Angel? Are you over it and you enjoyed it? You look like you had a great time. People say I have a wonderful laugh. Oh, Peggy, I'd love to hear it. People say I'm the same when I laugh, you know. I can't help it. I laugh. My mother was the same. Take after my mum. And Wild Angel, I love Wild Angel's laugh. I love Sean's laugh. Oh my God, sit and listen to them all day. Wild Angel just kills me ear laugh. Yes, and I'm ready to go back. This cold weather, excuse me, sucks. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? The only reason I like winter is I do my crochet then. I like to watch the telly and do crochet. Whereas in the summer, I don't really pick it up. Happy Halloween to you too, dear. My banner's gone. I'll put it on. Let's see. The Halloween banner. I made about 5 different banners. And I thought I'll leave it. Right. I'm going to go. I'm going to put some music on to close it out. And you can all have a little talk for 5 or 10 minutes if you want. Thanks, Mary. I laughed out loud the other night listening to Toshi talking about saying anti-dog trying to flirt with the female dog, grunting to it. I laughed out loud in my bed. Sometimes I can do that, you know, Peggy. Like my husband's asleep at the side of me. He's got work in the morning. And I start laughing and then I realise and I go, oh my God, shut up. Yeah, it's Halloween here now. But it's 10:30 at night now. We didn't get one kid knocking at the door tonight. I've seen two pumpkins outside on top of the bins, and I seen little Penelope. She was going to a party, so we give her a goodies. I got her a little bag with sweets and light up stuff inside it and that, and ice cream jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. So she was all made up. She was going to a little party. She was dressed like a skeleton. I think I'm getting a bit of a cold. Yeah. Thinking of doing a live tonight, and I have some people coming into the scariest totally. Oh, listen, Wild Angel, I had loads of stories pulled up right already. They looked dead good. And you know, when I started reading them, every one of them was crap. So I asked them all to come on. I thought there'll be loads of people who'll come up and tell some scary stories. There was only Sean come up. I knew JB couldn't because she's not well, but no one could come up and tell any stories. So it never goes to plan. Never goes to plan for me. I'd never make a host ever. Honestly, I wouldn't. I'm all right gabbing to everyone, but that's about it. What time are you doing your live? I love all paranormal and scary stories, so I can listen to you while I'm in bed. But how many hours from now will that be? So now I'm an open book. Mystery is gone. Now, Peggy, you'll be a mystery for the rest of my life. I know you will. You'll always be a mystery to me. Just makes me sad though, because I'd like to know you, if you get what I mean. Because I think it's that interesting. The Wild Angel, what time are you going live? I mean, how many hours from now? Because I want to watch it if I can. What do you agree with? What are you agreeing with? I think probably 8:30, so that would be kind of late for you. How many hours is 8:30 for you now? How many hours? How many hours time? Do you get me? And I can work it out better that way. I refuse to watch those possession movies. They can make bad things happen. Mary Jane, I'm petrified of them. I love to think I'm watching a scary thing, but it terrifies me. Plays on my mind in bed. I start thinking my husband's laughing. I start thinking I can see things because I sleep with my door open. And I'm up on my phone and I start thinking I can see things walking across the door. I can't stand it. 3 hours, so, oh, I might still be awake by the time I sort my little dog out, get it out for a wee, get up, get washed, get into bed. I might be still around. If I am, I'll definitely be there. And I'll come in and listen to you. I won't be talking, obviously, because I'll be half dead. Yeah, I am glad. I can't stand the royal family, Peggy. I can't stand them. I don't do the royals. Should be stripped as well. Definitely. Do you? Are you glad? I know it's horrible. No possession movies, anything but those lol. Do you know what? It's the ones where I say to my husband, why did you go and investigate? If I heard something like the way they hear it, there's no way I'm going out and investigating. But what they do? Oh, they walk up the stairs, don't they? And they're looking up the stairs as they're walking. That's never going to happen with me. And they walk up and then I go, oh my God, has anything happened? And I've got my head behind a cushion. And he goes, oh, you can see that she's walking along the landing now. And the bathroom lights just come on. And I'm going, oh my God. So, and he goes, the door handle's go. And I go, oh! And he goes, move the cushion. I go, I won't. So I watch it through him telling me. King sausage fingers. Yeah, Peg. Yeah, can't stand them royals. No need. People are all in the doorways dying of the colds. No homes, and they're all living in the height of luxury. No, the palace there with how many rooms vacant? No, disgusting. Don't believe there should be people at thousands and multi. I think everyone should be equal. Diane was the only one I liked as well, Peg. The only royal that I liked was Diane. She was only used to make babies. That one, what's her name? His wife now, and I'll never call her a queen. She'll never be a queen. She was always in the background. Diane and him never had any relationship. She was just a baby machine, giving babies, and that was it. She was never loved. She just looked so sad. I was made up when she got with Jodie. Made up. No way. Even Mary said she wouldn't go and investigate. So the one of the girls on here, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't go out the room.
Why?
Because I'm not.
There's nothing there.
I do know there's nothing there.
Show me any scientific evidence that ghosts exist.
Oh, you sound like Peggy. Peggy is saying, show me any scientific evidence that there's ghosts there. I never said it was a ghost. I think it's something paranormal. You get on with Peggy. You should get on YouTube and talk to Peggy.
No, but you need to know. It's all very well going, ooh, it's the unknown.
No, I'm not going out there to look.
Shit, right.
My brother-in-law met Diana, but only saw Charles from a distance, so he's lucky then, isn't he? Oh, yeah, she was lovely. She's noticed that she always held her head to the side. She had a wonky nose. That's what it was, you know. She had a wonky nose at the top. She always held her head a certain angle. They made it look real. They were filming the house and they had the news guy, I think it was Jon Snow, in the studio. Where's this? What are we talking about, Lizzo? Maggie, do you remember about 30 years ago there was a Halloween special hosted by Sarah Green and Mike Smith about... Oh, yeah? Yeah? Oh, my God. And they made it look like a film. Like, hang on, where am I? The family were in the house and the little girl screamed. And when the mum went upstairs, she had scratch. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they won't be watching that ever again either. That was a true thing, wasn't it? He went to the actual house. Wow. Me and Hubby had to go for a long walk. What do you mean after that? After the... You had to go for the walk, Lizzie, because you... Oh my God. Was it a hoax? I can't remember. Oh my God. Do you remember the story? Does anyone remember the story of the fairies where this girl said she's seen fairies at the bottom of a garden? And you've seen these little fairies on camera. And we all believed it was fairies. Well, we all did anyway. And then years after, you know, when technology all took off and you could tell when things were fake and all that, it was a fake. Ruined my life. That them fairies didn't live in the garden. Do you know my scariest film? The scariest film is The Exorcist. Linda Blair. Oh my God. Fuck you. Yeah. Oh, when she did that. Oh my God. And then she turns her head. She just sat straight. And then she turns her head. And the way she just looked at that. I'm doing the actions. Just looked at that priest. And then, oh God, I can see I'm terrified. My scariest is the Candyman, is it? Oh no, Mary Jane, it's The Exorcist for me. Terrified of it. My brother went to see that when it first come out in the cinema, right? And he said when they came out, there was priests standing outside giving leaflets to people. Believe it was that people were really affected years ago in the 70s when it came out. And now it's 2025 and I'm still affected after seeing it. Oh, no, it's not MJD Peg. It's just Mary Jane. I can't even. Mary, if we spoke before, I can't remember you. But I don't remember anyone, so don't worry about it. But you've probably been in here with Leanie when I haven't been in, or have I been here? I don't know. So I'm not being rude, but I really don't remember people unless I've spoke to them loads of times. That's why I never watched those possession movies again. Oh, I can remember every bit of that where she walked up and then she just stood still, didn't she? She goes in the room where the mother and father are hosting a party and she walks in a long nicey and she stands there and just wheezes. Ah, well, that was it. I was behind the cushion because I knew something terrible was going to happen. How that mother even went in the room. I'm sorry, right? But if my son went like that, I'm not going in the room with him. I'm getting off. I'm sorry, son or not. I'm not sitting in that room with no devil. Yes, Mary Jane is my real name. Well, welcome, Mary Jane. And have I spoke to you before? Oh, the Candyman. I think I've seen the Candyman. Have I seen the Candyman?
What?
Have I seen the movie, The Candyman? I can't.
Possibly.
I
Well,
probably
you might
have
have seen
years ago. No, I used to watch. You said you probably won't have seen it. No, I did used to watch horror movies years ago, but now I'm getting older. I'm terrified. I think I'm still a child in my mind because since my mum and dad's gone, I felt dead vulnerable. I thought, oh my god, you know where you feel safe when your mum and dad's there, don't you? But I mean, I'm 60. What's going on? I feel I haven't grew up. I've speak. Oh, see, Mary Jane. I'm sorry, love. I really don't remember. Got the most forgetful brain of all. Honestly, if users are know me, I'm gonna say pre-COVID. I was so sharp and I would remember everything. I'd be doing errands and phone calls and everything for everyone. Now, if I don't put it in my phone, I'm not going to turn up. It's absolutely awful. I don't text my friends like at home for days at a time, and it could be a week. And then I get a text going, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I haven't spoken to you." And then I look and I go, I just in my own world. I can't remember stuff. It's terrible. Rosemary's Baby, where they look in the crib and the devil, you see the eyes. Oh my God. Mia Farrow, wasn't he? I don't like that one either, yeah. Don't like that one. Yeah, terrified. Classic horror movie. Yeah, that was terrifying. Have you seen The Exorcist, Peggy? What do you think of that? I remember the Avatar and the name, but I haven't seen Mary Jane in a long time. I can't remember. I'd be lying. I really can't. Oh, the same. Where's Wild Angel gone? We'll have to go. We'll have to go. She's going to do scary stories. I'll be fucking terrified in bed. I'll have my little things in my ears, and what I'll do is I'll pull that duvet right over my head, and I'll be sweating. And if that dog tells me it wants to go out at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm waking Alec up. I'm not going down the stairs. What do you reckon on it, Peg? And the omen's scary as well, yeah. You hear that? I can hear that music. You know when he does bad things. Some terrifying movies out there when you think of it. Yeah, that Peggy, that watch. Did you watch that from the word go? I mean, the actual body cam footage when the cop turns up to the girl when she said she couldn't get an answer at the door. I was terrified. You know, when the cop was looking through the window and you can see what he's seeing, I was terrified looking in because I knew what had happened. At that point, I'm like, oh my God, what if I see a leg or something lying there? Terrified. Yeah, Lizzo Damien. He's a little fucker in, wasn't he? Hey, the Blob. Can't remember that. I remember the name, the Blob, but I can't remember it. And I can remember the name Malachi, Salem's Lot, where they were scratching on the window. Floating. Oh God, yeah, that's terrifying as well. Anything like that. It's all these like monster ones. So scare me. I'd watch them on my own. Watching The Exorcist one time was enough for me. Do you know what, Mary? I'd love to have a go at it again, but I'm scared. I'm too scared. Omega Man? I haven't heard of that. Omega Man? No, can't remember that at all. But Salem's Lot, that's what I remember. The blonde fella, the blonde memory scratching on the windows of the kids. Oh, just the way, and the dark lad, the way he just floated up in them eyes like the Exorcist, just looking. And he's going, open the window, and I'm going, don't open the window, don't. Oh, God. Terrible. Terrible. I scream out to the telly, I'll go near you. Lizzo, I found Lainey after the Dolly Vision crap. God, that long ago, Mary? Oh, my God. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. That's an old one. Peg. Do you remember the one, Premature Burial? My dad, that used to scare the shit out of me dad, but he used to say, make sure I'm dead before you kill me. Before you bury me or cremate me, make sure I'm dead. That's why he ends up wanting to be cremated. Because they opened the air noise or something like that. and if they'd looked in inside the coffin lid, you could see all the scratches. Oh, thought of that now. Where's a story here the other week in the paper of a woman waking up in the mortuary. She's been declared dead by the doctor and that. You know, the way they listen to your heart and all that, and declared her dead at a certain time, and she was alive. She went into this type of, can't remember anything, some type of state of her breathing just shallow, went that low down, and her heart was. But how can they not hear it? I don't think they're listening properly. You've got to hear something. Donald Sunderland, he's good in Peg. Nosferatu. Needs of that one. Needs of that. We'll have to all get on Discord and talk about all this, because then it's easier when we can all talk. Because I'm sick of listening to my voice. Silent Green, Omega Man are very good sci-fi. Now, he likes sci-fi movies, Peg. I'm not really into sci-fi. No, I'm not really into that. Oh, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold. My nose is starting to dribble. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to go with all. I'm going to still be on when Wild Angel's on. I've been saying goodbye since 9 o'clock. I'm like that on the phone now to me mate, you know. I go, all right then, good night. And she goes, oh, did you hear that? And then I go, oh my God. And then we start talking. And then I go, oh, all right, goodbye. And then I go, oh, hang on. Oh, God, it's terrible. They harvested humans for green food called Silent Green. Oh, that's another thing with me being watching on YouTube about all these kids going and harvesting the. Oh, do you know what? The things I've heard on this YouTube, I'll never forget. I wouldn't even share it with you because I wouldn't want to put it in your mind because it just runs away with my mind and I can't stop thinking about it forever. They are both futuristic movies. Yeah, you like them, Peg. I'm not really fussy on them, to be honest. But Maggie, hey, JB, Ninja. I'm definitely going now. Okay. Oh, when they've all disappeared. So now I might like that one. Wondering where they've gone. Might like that one. Omega Man. Have you heard of Omega Man? The movie Omega Man. One of the girls on here called Peggy's telling me about it.
Rings a bell, yeah.
So no, I don't know whether we've seen. She said it's a futuristic one. It's about hang on, when people have all disappeared. He's looking it up now on his phone. Oh my God!
Is it an old one? Omega Man?
Yeah, Omega, whatever.
Well, it's two completely different things.
Is it?
Well, Amiga is a computer. Omega is a Greek symbol.
Well, okay, Omega then. Charleston Heston.
Yeah, it's an old one.
It's an old one. Have we seen
If it's
it?
the one I'm looking at, I don't think so. Possibly not.
Says it's an old one, Peg. Oh, do you know what I'm terrified of? Dracula. You know, the original Dracula. Oh, that's another thing terrifies me. It's where his eyes go red. It's always something happens and it's going dark. And I tell you what, it goes from light to dark in a second, doesn't it? Or dark to light, whatever. And I'm thinking, oh my God, couldn't you have done this hours ago? Going to put the stake through his heart. You know, you've had all night and you're waiting now till the sun's going down and you're going to put a stake through his heart. And as soon as they put that stake on his chest, sure enough, the eyes open, them red eyes, and I am petrified. Nice. I just finished watching Poker Face on the Peacock channel. See, we haven't got Peacock. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I watch the body language and I have my husband up the wall. I go, you tell me the truth because you've just done that and that. And he goes, oh my God. Honest to God, if you watch it, you start looking at people. If I watched it all the time, my husband wouldn't have a life. Swear to God, no one would. I thinking I'm reading them all the time. Well, thank you. You've all kept me company. You've all given me good things to watch. And I'll probably forget them, but I won't because they're in my phone. So I wish I had Peacock because you see some good things on Peacock. So good night, everyone. I will have a good day, you lot in America. You've still got the night to come. Don't forget the veil is thin. The veil is thin. So if you want anyone to come to you from the other worlds, give them a shout. Good night, Peg. Thanks for sharing all your stories, love. And I'll see you again soon. Lizzo, JB, me Ninja, Mary, you too, girl. And I'm sorry I forgot you. And me, who else is in case I miss anyone like I did Paul Shadow. No, I think that's it, isn't it? I think that's all's in now. Thanks, girls. You're always me ones that stay with me. Thanks very much. Very much. Lizzie, were you going live at all? I want to listen to her live while I'm in bed. She's on the run from a casino owner and off to her friends and says then she meets while she's on the road. Ooh, something on. And what's that one I'm watching? It's about these girls who put on made to go on lap dances bars and sleep with all kinds of people. And she's forced to do it. Her mum put her house at 16. And this woman took her under her wing and she thought she was really nice to her. But she ended up making her do prostitution and all that from a young age. And one of them beats her up. She just dislikes her and basses her all the time. But she ended up sleeping with this fella who's now top of this. She wants a job in this place as a hairdresser. It's a big fancy place that, you know, they've given so many scholarships for people to go there. And she really wants to do it, but she can't get out of that. And she slept with the fella who's the father-in-law of the woman who owns it. So it's all coming out now. It's all coming out. Good night and God bless everyone. I'll leave this live for about 5 minutes. Let you have a little jangle between each other. And thanks again very much, Sean. Thank you so much, love, for coming in and sharing your story with us as well. Love you all. Good night and God bless. All my American mates have a good day. And if there's any Aussies in, good morning. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to Leanie, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to Leanie. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Leanie. Be good or be good at it. Until next time. her. She needs you, and that's the beauty of according to leaning. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love, leaning. Love, leaning. Love, leaning. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to leaning, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to leaning. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Leaning. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love leaning, love leaning, love leaning. Next time, love leaning, love leaning. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to leaning, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to leaning. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love, leaning. Love, leaning. Love, leaning. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. According to leaning, she appreciates you and all that you do. You need her, but she needs you, and that's the beauty of according to leaning. So thank you for your time. You are a friend of mine. I'll be happy to see you again on the next According to Leaning. Be good or be good at it. Until next time, love leaning, love leaning, love leaning. Next time, love leaning, love leaning. Life is hard and life is wild. It can be sad or full of smiles. And every once in a while, you need a break from the mundane. So come back to see your friend, or she'll wonder where you've been. super cool.